I'll look around until I found someone who laughs like you.
What the fuck is up, you absolute pieces of shit? Love you to death, though. We got 11 fucking people? Nice.
Whoa! Holy
so
shit!
Say something if you want my name to be said. What? Why are we swearing? What did I do?
Oh, that was...
Is it not real?
No, that's the best fucking intro I've ever heard. That was great. Oh my god.
Damn, you don't let me say all the things I want to say because it's quote-unquote racist. It's like, you know?
Hey, she said...
what I want.
The intro has me rolling.
Look at that. Yeah, a lot of people are happy about that.
Alright, everyone shut the fuck up for a second.
Okay, here we go.
Alright, everyone shut up. I need to read people's names off. Alright. My sultry, silky tones and all that shit. Alright, here we go. We got Hayoshi, hi there. We got Kitty Vibes, you're back, hello. We got Blue Moon, you like some pepperoni apparently. We're sacrificing the pepperonis to the pepperoni god. Fuck it, that's what we're doing today. Axel the MB, good to have you back. I hope you're feeling better from last week. We got Ender Sama, I don't know if that's how you say it, Ender Sama. But you're saying hi, so hello back. We have Marcia Oliver, good to have you back too. Glad I made it on time, we're glad you came on time. Spooky Cave, I remember you. You're pretty good. It's 1 in the morning. Damn, you're where Jack.
Oh, he's
right
definitely,
now.
yeah, I was about to say, he's definitely in he's dealing with GMT right now, for sure.
Yeah.
Ooh, we
That's
did learn.
cool, though.
We did learn time zone names.
LLJW, hey there. We did. No, I don't know time zone names. I don't even know what time zone I'm in. I'm just like, it's this time.
We actually
Whatever
had,
time
I do
it is,
apparently.
fuck it, I don't know.
yeah, we actually ended up,
Apparently
Jack
you
and
do.
I ended up looking it up together, and we're like, yeah, it's this.
Yeah, isn't it the fucking, what is it? 28
Censored.
in Australia?
Sorry?
Isn't it like the 28th in Australia right now?
Yes, it is. It is literally.
Yo, what
yeah.
the fuck? How
Future.
come? What the fuck, bro? You're like in the future. What's that like? Also, how come you didn't warn us about 9/11 day early? What the
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck!
it was in the future. How come we didn't do anything? I know, it's just silly of me. I
For-
get it.
for-
I mean,
Oh god.
For everybody in the
viewership-
chat, I'm just letting everybody know right now, okay? This is the type of humor we are dark humor personified. So I hope you guys are.
Listen,
I
if
hope
you
guys
get
are cool with
offended,
that.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
But if you also get offended, I'm also not very sorry. I'm gonna be.
I mean, our viewership's like skyrocketing, but monetization's like in the ground.
yeah, that's fair.
Like,
Exactly.
In other words,
that
the best.
one
In other words, the
rock-
best kind of viewership.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. What do we
is
got?
that everyone?
Mistress, you were shouting out. Damn, sorry, we were memeing again. How'd I go?
That's all good. I think that no one new is in here, but I'm glad you're feeling better, Axel. And yeah, so apparently everyone is caught up right now. So I think we should maybe introduce ourselves. You don't need to introduce me. You fucking know me. I'm a bitch. Whatever. So like, probably and you guys know James, but you can shout yourself out real quick. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm James. I'm the guy that played the other main character, and the mom, and the bully Douglas, and
he did most of the characters, guys. It's fine.
I think I did a total of one more over everybody else, so I did good, I think. Yay.
So this man's fucking popping off all the time.
Yeah.
Alright, so how about we get Jack, do you wanna shout yourself out real quick?
Oh no. Okay.
Oh, I got you covered, brother. If you want. You want me to cover you a little bit?
Oh, you
cover
can? Yeah, sure.
You want me to? You should subscribe to Jack's newest channel. And go to twitch.tv/FireLord Kuzon. That's twitch.tv/FireLord Kuzon.
That's true.
Or don't. I mean, you know, you do you at the end of the day. I mean,
Or don't. You have autonomy.
You do have.
I mean, I'll be honest. His content's a little.
Or at least we hope you have autonomy.
Yo.
That's
Oh wow.
But yeah, was there anything else you actually wanted to say, Jack? Or are you good?
No, like I'm British. That's the only reason I'm here. I think. I'm pretty sure.
No,
That's actually the only reason he's here, yeah.
I'm British.
I feel like-
It's not like you did a fucking kick-ass job.
Yeah, you did.
You know.
You did a nice job.
I played Jacob.
You played Jacob, yes.
I played Jacob. I had like, how long was the recording session? It was probably like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
With that.
There was a lot that was done in those 10 or 15
Because
minutes.
he's a professional.
To take Jack.
We'll get to all that in due time, everyone. Trust me. All the breakdown is going to be happening, but we also have other people to introduce as well.
Exactly. So, do you want to take it away, Casey?
Hi guys, Luke Lynch, aka the Wrestling Encyclopedia Casey Gallagher. I voice the bully associate Mark and the 911 operator.
There you go.
Could you even tell, guys? Could you even tell? I don't think you could.
Yeah.
You could probably tell for the
You go
911
from
operator,
just
but
screaming. Nah, could you just go from screaming to like?
I'm
okay,
calm.
so we're gonna get people over to your area right now.
Officers are on their way to you, and also to him. Wait, wasn't this a guy that was just screaming? What the hell?
and funny thing, we talk about. I know we'll get to more details about this later, but Jack said his session lasted only about 10-15 minutes. So did mine.
Yeah, that's basically the deal.
Wow.
For those who don't know, I literally contacted Jack and Casey about this. I think not even like fucking 24 hours before
we actually did it.
Before we actually did it, I gave them such little fucking notice, and I told them what day we were trying to release this on. Both of these guys nailed it out of the effing park, so mazel tov to them. They got it done in practically 1 to 2 takes. It was really not that freaking... It was not as long of a session as you would think at all. These guys freaking are... These are why they're the top heels in my wrestling show, and why they're the top 2 voice actors, at least in my inner circle. So, mazel tov, round of applause. Speaking of voice actors that
I was
are
gonna say, what
fucking
about this other
crazy, we got
about this other dude?
We got a special guest that was impromptu at the very last minute. He's gonna be on and watching it and memeing with us as we talk about this shit. It is Michael X from Weymouth Youth Wrestling, also from Open Mic Night, and also practically the co-host of Jack's streams. So hello, Mike. How you do?
Hi, I'm Mike, and I am a registered sex offender.
Huh? What?
I don't think that's right.
I don't think that's right at all.
You can't say that on the air.
I don't think it's
sorry.
that. I don't think it's that, Michael X. I think it's a little bit too strong.
Hi, my name is
Yeah.
Mike, and I have a crippling
don't
addiction
cross
to alcohol. Oh, sorry, no.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, that
Yeah,
one's
that's
okay?
Yeah, that's alright.
Yeah, that's all right. I mean,
Oh wow.
we hope
That one's okay. No, me having an alcohol issue, not as bad as being a registered.
That makes you like sexy as a man. So
I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
I do a bunch of voices, and I do a bunch of other shit, I guess.
Yeah, for the record, everyone. For the record, everyone. This is the crude humor I was telling you about. Don't worry. Don't take it too serious. There is no bias to the claim.
To anyone thinking,
Yeah, everyone's
that
freaking
Mike,
out.
to anyone thinking that Mike is a terrible person, as
I am.
He's just an equal opportunity.
as crude as
asshole.
his humor is, and as crude as like my humor is, his is way worse. Surprisingly.
Oh, absolutely. But that's
yeah.
only because I'm willing to sit there and say, the Queen? Who?
Yes.
Oh.
God damn.
Oh wow.
She doesn't know anymore.
Oh well, not anymore. But
Oh wow.
Mike's like a very intelligent person.
Yeah.
Like he's
No, that's
what he's.
That's
If
a
you
lie.
if you
I'm
fucking
between a bubble
yeah,
gum and
whatever, bro.
Everybody trying to big him up and immediately shuts it down.
Think of it this way: with this project, like it was probably very last minute that like Mike was needed, and he was there like in an instant when he was needed. So, like,
I was not a part of
Mike's
this
a real
project.
one. Yeah.
I wasn't invited.
Yeah, but like, the other projects that you're in. Hey, look, I didn't know who James was going to invite specifically.
I did not
This
even.
is what- this is
listen.
what happens
Could
when
have
you
made
work with a
another bully.
team.
Actually, James, what the fuck?
I didn't invite. I didn't invite him. He just came on, and he's like, "I'll stay for the stream." I'm like, "Yeah, sure, go for it." I didn't expect that he was gonna come up with the fucking
Hey, how's it
goddamn. You're the man, Mike. All right, you got fans now for your humor. It's good. It's good.
I mean, listen, okay, here's how I have to look at it, right? If you're gonna fucking go for a joke, go all the way or don't do it at all.
That's fair.
Yep. If you don't commit to the bit, what's the point of the
Very
bit?
good point.
It depends on the type of bit. I'm a big fan of like
Your
a
fucking point.
I like.
you know, a good old-fashioned screwdriver. That's a good bit. It's a good rounded bit. It works.
I don't know, man. I prefer 8-bit personally,
Right,
but
yeah.
I mean, I could go with 16-bit depending on.
Hey, James, I got a question for you. Who?
Depending on the day.
Yeah, I don't know,
Dang.
man. I'm more of a flathead kind of guy.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. 64 polygons is crazy.
Case, I hate to tell you, buddy. There's nothing flat on you.
Oh!
No
Get that
shit.
Hey,
Get
that
that
man.
cake going, brother.
That's fucked up.
If I may, no fucking shit, Sherlock.
Shit. Mark has come into the chat.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Now you can tell. So yeah. Anybody that has
Balls. Basketballs, of course.
there's so many fucking balls are just all over the place.
What?
Balls?
Yeah, in the
That's
chat.
nuts.
Balls? Wait, balls? I thought he
You
died
don't
like
even know
12
how many
years ago.
balls are in this fucking chat right now.
There's so many basketballs right now. I don't know why. But
Depends on the basketball.
that is true. So if anybody actually has questions, general questions before we actually get into the breakdown, you can ask them right now since we're just kind of chatting in right now with the crew here.
You just see the chat fill it with the question why.
Get the fuck out of my head, Jack.
Just
Friendship
why?
boys.
Just chat with
Why
the
are all
boys.
these men here?
There's so many peoples. So yeah, if anybody wants to
This
go
channel's
ahead,
used to it being a fucking lesbian channel.
that's probably
Suddenly
what
there's
it
all
is.
these men. Like, where'd they
Yeah.
come from?
Yeah, I was going to ask about that actually to see because I don't know because obviously you have a specific type of audience that's I'd say the demographic is very different to what we have usually.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
I was wondering how
Absolutely.
it hit.
We'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
I mean,
Oh, we'll be
They
okay.
seem to really enjoy
We'll be okay.
James when we're on stream.
She won't,
the
but we'll be
last
okay.
time, so
Oh,
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, I won't be
you
okay.
guys
My
will.
channel will never be okay again.
Yeah, no. Listen,
Yeah, you'll be fine.
I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but most of the people that are in the chat right now,
You're wrong.
with the exception of Mike, because you weren't on you actually didn't do this particular video, but everybody that was on the video, you were very well received for how you guys acted. Casey, Jack, that's a shout out to you too. Like your segment was one of the ones that definitely hit home the most, for sure. Which we'll obviously get into. On a scale of pretty chill, this is from Alex the MB. On a scale of pretty chill to someone kill me now, how bad is the dark humor? I need to know to see how swag y'all are.
Well,
We have limits. We do, but it's the.
I mean, not really, because to give an example, like, hey,
What's a
Case,
pretty fine line?
Casey, I got a question for you, buddy.
Oh no.
I got an answer.
All right, do you remember those Little Debbie snack cakes?
Oh, Jesus. Not this again.
Which ones?
Like the Little Debbie snack cakes, like in general, just like the Little Debbie.
Oh,
like
yeah.
yeah, still fucking her.
Again?
Wait, again?
Now that
What the fuck?
I enjoy. That's how you keep it going.
That's fair. That's fair.
I
You know,
really fucking
pancakes?
enjoyed
Did
it.
you at least bring the rubber this time?
Case, I'm gonna be honest with you, buddy. Never store condoms in your billfold. That's how those things get dry and old.
Yeah, I was about to say. That's
Actually, that's a fair point. That is actually a fair point.
Gotta keep that shit in the wrapper. And by this point, in this case, I mean the box. Anyway, we got another comment here.
This is terrible.
Already. We're off to a swimming start. I saw it a day after, and when James rolled up with the bat, I low-key wanted to clap. Ah, yes, the bat scene.
You
I don't
should've,
think-
honestly.
I don't think any of
That's
us.
great.
I don't think any of us blame him or her or whatever there, because let's be honest.
Speak.
In high school era, you can use all the diplomacy you want. More often than not, especially where Mike and I grew up, violence is the only language those assholes speak.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Incorrect. They usually speak, "Can I have your lunch money?"
You can have my foot down your throat.
Okay, hold on, Alex, or Axel rather. Hold on, Axel. Listen, I don't actually advocate that you fucking solve your problems with a goddamn bat. Please, that's a bad. That's bad, Axel. Don't do that, Axel. Alright.
I'm listen. I'm not
James is
saying that
being
you
very
should.
silly.
I'm
It
not
was a
saying that
silly,
you
goofy
should,
mood in
but
that video.
you can if you want.
Listen. Don't do it. Don't actually do it. It's
You
okay.
didn't hear that from us.
Yeah. You can't stop me. Who can't stop me? Well, I at least am gonna make my best attempt. So there you go.
I'll watch from the
Ryder?
sidelines.
All right, Ryder, have fun floating in the bay of Pier 48.
Yeah, true. Unfortunately. Yeah, that's our fucking area. Like it can be rough in these parts sometimes. So there you go. But with that said, type a 1 in the chat, everyone, and I mean it this time. Type a 1 in the chat if you want us to get into the bar breakdown. Are you ready? Are you all ready here? We're gonna wait.
Come on, put a 1 in the chat.
I thought this was
'Cause
YouTube.
we're fucking losing our viewership.
Alright, well, I'm a pretty nice person. Who cares?
This is my tube, alright?
This is your tube? This is your tube.
I see, there you
We
go.
got a 1 in the chat. Here we go.
It's my
One in the
tube,
chat.
alright? You got your tube, I got my tube, alright?
Is it
I'm
my
letting you onto
tube?
my
Never
tube.
mind. I'm not gonna
And then,
finish
and then
that.
you let me
sentence.
onto yours. That is definitely a thing. It's like probably from a porn site.
Yeah, probably.
My
I
tube.
mean,
Yeah, that's called RedTube.
Yeah.
I didn't have to make
Which
YouTube
literally is just a spoof of YouTube. That's
Isn't that what YouTube used to call their premium service? They used to call it like YouTube Red.
YouTube
and
Red,
then kids
yeah.
started typing in RedTube by
Yeah.
accident, so they had to change it. They're like, oh,
I
actually,
think it's
we should
YouTube.
change
Yeah,
this.
it's YouTube Premium now. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
we may have shit the bed on this one,
Which,
boys.
unpopular opinion, by the way, YouTube Premium is actually really good for the benefits that you get from it.
Yeah. That's fair.
I got it with my my phone
that's
deal.
fair.
Yeah, it is good. But if you're picking between YouTube and Spotify, probably go Spotify.
Yeah. Agreed. But let's get ready.
That's fair. Apparently my channel's being taken over.
Yeah.
Which,
Sorry.
yeah, you're right.
Only
Sorry.
temporarily. Only
temp-
temporarily.
Only
It's never going to be
temporary.
the same.
We are getting into the bar breakdown. Don't worry, everybody that's coming in here, you're gonna get all the breakdown for how all this happened. But
I'm waiting for Mistress Audio just to come in and just start battering us and just tell us to behave.
She'll get the bat. She'll get the bat from my the supposed bat that I have that I totally made up.
Sting apparently got gender flipped.
That's true.
Stink was wrong.
Hey, you all fucking pay attention and shut the fuck up. It's time for us to do a fucking breakdown. Fuck me. Can you just shut the fuck up for once? Like that, maybe?
Yeah,
you want me
there
to
you
do
go.
that? I can get
There
my
you
bat
go.
out if you want.
Sorry, I didn't
I
come to
actually
the
have
pause
one.
button.
Oh shit, Casey! What the fuck, man?
That's fucked up.
That is pretty fucked, but that's great. Okay. So yeah, this is all
We're
it's
gonna put you on a
just.
timeout.
All right. So
Again?
again. So here we go. We're gonna play. So this is how it's basically gonna work. We're gonna go scene by scene. So and then we're gonna break it down by that scene. So we're not gonna fucking pause like we usually do every time. We're just gonna play, talk about the scene, then go to the next scene. That's how we go. That's how we doing it. Everybody cool with that?
Oh, that's a better structure.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was going to be like a 6-hour stream.
Hell no. No way. No way. Fuck that, man.
No, man.
James has had his fill of anything
poor
that's
little
over
throat
3
can't
hours.
Bro, you don't even know. We'll talk about
Honestly.
that off the air. I have had my fill of that. But you were saying, Mistress. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, literally, I was just saying we can't do a 6-hour stream. My throat can't handle that.
No,
That's literally it. It wasn't important.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah. Alright, here we go. We're going to play. And 3, 2, 1. The following audio broadcast is rated TVMA. Violence, adult content, and adult language will be used to cover this story. This broadcast will also cover very mature themes. This product is intended to be very raw and real to the actual situation at hand, to make the story feel more real and more authentic.
Himself over, as usual.
Derogatory terms for special needs children will be used for the voice characters of this broadcast. I was trying to cover her ass. Listener discretion.
Oh, calm down.
You've been warned.
Now immediately go ignore that warning.
I really like this intro, by the way.
I'm so glad, thank you. I fucking love it.
Brother and sister, a concept which appears over every man in society's possessed lucidity. Born to the same parents, these children share a common ground, common name, common genetic makeup. And with that striking similarity comes common experiences. These two siblings, Scarlett and James, have battled adversity since they were little. With both being diagnosed with autism at such a young age, they were scrutinized and bullied by their peers, their superiors, and even some of their own family. During James's early years, he was bullied by the, quote, cool kids, unquote. He was attacked emotionally, mentally, and sometimes physically by these children. It was so horrendous that he ended up transferring to a different type of high school. This, like most things are in life, was not black or white. While this was a system which cared more for him than the previous school did and would attempt to teach him in a way which was more easily accessible, it did not in fact meet all the beats that are typically required in one's education. So while being in a more nurturing environment, upon leaving he would still find himself at a far greater disadvantage when it came to the capabilities of his neurotypical peers. His time had been more pleasant, but, lack of a better term, at what cost? During this time in high school, his little sister Scarlett was not as fortunate. The mother knows bringing her to that school was inherently a mistake, as far as proper schooling goes. Using the same yin and yang philosophy that was applied to James, that was the yin. The yang was that she would unfortunately go through a lot of the same hardships that her older brother went through. In some cases, to a much crueler degree. There would come a day, heavy with the approach of October's chill, the 21st to be exact, where everything would come to a head. But rather than me just telling you, why don't we take a listen to the aftermath?
Bitch is crying.
Yes, she is. Honey, what's going on? What's going on?
I hate them people.
Look at me. What's going on? First off, calm down. I could tell. I could hear you across the hall, hon. Talk to me.
I hate school. They're so mean. I don't know why they hate me so much.
What? Who? Okay. I want you to try to calm down, because I want to know what happened. Obviously, I'm your mom. Try to breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. There we go. It's okay, honey. I'm here. Okay. Who hurt you? Talk to me. Who hurt you?
There's this group that... It seems like every day they have something new they want to say to me. It changes on the day, really. It just... Today, they really took offense to just how I talk. I don't know why it's so bad for them that someone talks and acts a different way, but they're so mean.
Okay. Well, are these kids like in the playground when they do this? Are they on the bus, or are they like, what's going on?
They'll wait for me to get on the bus. They'll wait for me.
It's neighborhood. All right, so it's neighborhood kids. Okay. What do they say to you?
They call me worst words. I don't know if I can say that.
This is still hard to listen to, by the way.
I'll
Like,
get in trouble with you.
even now. No, honey, it's okay. You could say them to me. I need them for
He's
context.
okay, Mr. James. I'm okay.
This is different than. Still,
Oh,
this is different, fuck, honey, you're doing than if I good. were to tell you, you can't say that, and you're being rude to one of the.
I had actual
people. Like,
fucking
this is-
snot come out of my
you're
nose, I might
being
just
bullied. I
mention.
need
You can
to
hear
know
it.
why you're saying Yeah, she was going in.
Like, this is a whole thing.
I'm not gonna get mad at you right now. It's okay.
Really? Okay.
I was expecting you to, like, answer me saying really, but then you didn't, so I just continued.
They call me retarded.
No, I knew because you told me this.
And they say
Right.
that I should be kept away from society. That I should be locked away.
Okay, honey, I want. Hold my hand right now, okay? Listen to me.
Authentic snot.
They are wrong. Yeah, right. First of all.
I saw that.
That's
Good one, son.
that is absolutely incorrect. You are absolutely wanted in this world. You don't deserve to be ostracized for any reason whatsoever, and the fact that those kids are doing that to you, especially my daughter, is one of them. Now, they are also probably hurt too. So I'm trying to see it from their perspective, even though it's really hard right now because my freaking daughter is in absolute tears. So I'm a little shaken up about that, but you gotta understand that they might be bullied in their own way, and maybe they're being treated unfairly, or maybe they're in an abusive home, or something of that nature. I'm not excusing what they said at all, because it's wrong regardless, but I do want you to at least keep that in mind. It must come... I'll give you a saying that your father said to me. Hurt people hurt people. Right? That's what happened here. And I'm just upset and quite frankly angry, even though I don't seem it right now, that you were the target of that hurt. And you were the person they decided to use as an emotional punching bag. It's not right. And it's... Since you said a bad word, I'll say a bad word. It's quite honestly fucked up. And you have every right to feel how you're feeling. 100%. I just... like seeing my daughter in distress, that's all. Do these kids go to the same school with you, or...?
Yeah.
Okay, so you see them in school too?
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna call the school district right now. It's before they're out of the office, okay? I'm gonna make sure that I talk to them, okay? And I'm gonna make sure this is sorted out, and I'm gonna make sure they leave you alone to the best of my ability, okay?
Okay. I love you, Mommy.
I love you too, honey. Honey, you gotta calm down before I do this, okay? I don't want you crying super hard, okay?
I'm trying.
It's okay. All right, listen. Look at me. And breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. It will be taken care of. Okay? I promise.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Do you want to be left alone, or do you want company, or?
I want my brother.
I'll call him. Okay? I'll let him know. James? James? Yeah? Can you come tend to your sister, please? She's in real distress. She got bullied off the bus today. Alright, I'm coming, Mom.
As James is called in, he's overheard everything. His blood boiling, and his heart racing 1,000,000 miles a minute.
Okay, listen, hon. I'm gonna go call the school, okay? You talk to your brother. Your brother's here, okay? Go talk to her. I gotta take care of something. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so we're gonna get to the next scene in a minute, but obviously I wanted to pause there. So you already get the frickin' where the story is gonna go right off the rip, and at least from the first part. So, any comments, questions, concerns from the people in the call or anybody in the chat? We'll go back to the chatting scene real quick, so that way we can get your comments up here and whatnot.
I'll go through the chat first.
Well, we got if y'all don't behave, Mistress will get the bat and pull a James. So we're getting to that part. Don't worry, we're getting to that part.
Oh no, they mean her right now.
Oh no, I know, but you know, it's a reference to what's coming up later. The crying sounded so real.
They're behaving right now.
Yeah, the crying sounded so real. I was low key tearing up. And then we have Sunny with authentic snoot. And we have non-existent. I was about to finally go to sleep, but I guess not. LOL, hey, and hope you all are well. Thank you, non-existent. That's pretty
Thank
meta.
you, non-existent.
Yeah.
Definitely get sleep if you need it. The stream ain't going anywhere.
Yeah, don't worry. You can watch it on demand.
It'll still be
have
up
it there. Anybody that actually wants to comment on the mother scene here?
James is a great
Well,
grandma.
I just want to say
I was expecting that halfway, but
thank you. Thank you.
Mistress, go ahead, because you were about to speak.
I was about to speak. And I just want to say that, like you asked me after the fact, like, oh, we could have gotten this other person to voice the mother, right? And I'm like, yeah, okay, you could have done that, but I don't think it would have hit the same. Like, I really don't think it would have, because we have the like pre-existing chemistry, I suppose, and like it just wouldn't have hit like the same notes. I don't think, because like you were being soft exactly where you needed to be and stuff. You know what I mean? It was just good. And any scene that has you as the mother in it are my favorites. Like, that's just the way it is. Apart from, you know, obviously the bat scene coming up, because, you know, my boys and all that shit really just taking home the fucking show.
Yeah.
But yeah, apart from that, any scene that you're the mother, I just love it so much.
I appreciate. So I know that I could be a good mom, even though I am never going to be a mom, because, yeah.
For obvious reasons.
For obvious reasons.
Well, not with that attitude.
Nice.
For unspoken reasons.
Casey, your thoughts, my guy.
My dude.
I'm honestly with the chat. This is absolutely raw and real and just completely brilliant work. Admittedly, had I been in charge, as it were, I probably would have found somebody else to voice the mom, but I probably would have been wrong.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
That's perfectly valid, though.
I would have loved to get somebody that could have done the voice, but the bottom line is we didn't think we were going to get Jack and Casey when we first started this. It was, all of this was so last minute, and I think that adds to the realness of it as well. Because we literally did this, what, in like, how many days did this take up to take us to draft up, Mistress? Like what, 4 or 5 days to do everything.
Yeah, it was like close to a week. Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, like I definitely like hear where you're coming from with that because I know like an ASMR that like does a perfect fucking like mother voice like in basically every video and like she's not putting it on like that's just how she fucking sounds and like we do want to collaborate at some point for the chat anyone who wants to know that Happy Feet audios in case anyone wants to know but yeah so she could have but I think that personally we made the right decision, but if there had to be a second choice, it would definitely be her.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I agree. I did listen to a couple of her audios, and you are right on the money, by the way. She's got that mom vibe for sure. Kuzon, other than saying I do good mom, what else?
I'm Kuzon today. Okay, that's fine.
Well, I mean, changes on the day, really.
Yeah. Just to explain that for anyone who doesn't know. Yeah. So, yeah, of course, like, it's good. But, like, if you're asking for critiques, I think for stuff like this, when you have, like, YouTube audios or just, like, audio RPs or, like, however you want to name it, usually, like, I think Mistress Audio's, like, explained this to me. It's usually, like, you have to go with what you're feeling in the moment. And that's definitely, like, the best way to do stuff. Like, it's the most authentic way to do it. Like, it bothers me when... Because I play a lot of video games with a lot of, like, cinematography and a lot of voice acting that takes, like, days and weeks and years to, like, you do a take over and over again. For this, it was, like... correct me if I'm wrong, it's, like, one take.
Yeah.
Which, like, for one take, it's, like, it's great. For, like, it's near enough perfect. Everything can obviously be improved. And, like, the only way to improve on that is to obviously do multiple takes and take different sections from each take. But then you're kind of going into the territory of, like, it's less authentic.
Yeah, overproducing is, like, the worst enemy when it comes to shit.
If you want me to be, like, nitpicky, that's the only thing I can be nitpicky about. But to be honest, like, experience trumps everything. And, like, obviously, Mistress Audio, you've been doing this for, like, how long now?
Since the start of 2018.
So, like, how many years is that? It's, like, over 5.
Oh, wow.
It's, like, almost... Well, it's almost gonna be 5 years soon. Yeah, like, most of my shit is just one take because... that's just the way that it feels authentic to me, and I don't have a script ever, so, I'm like, I can't remember what I just said. I can't do a take again. That's just silly. But I do, like I do definitely get where you're coming from. Like, sometimes multiple takes can definitely be good, and don't worry, there were other scenes where we decided, like, you know what, we're gonna do that again.
Well, like, each like actor works on a different, like, wavelength, you know, and you have your wavelength that you work on. It's like, I'm feeling it in the moment, we're going and we're recording and whatever we get out of it, and again, experience trumps everything. So when I, like, listen to your lines and then I listen to James's lines, it's like the wavelengths are the same, again, you be more experienced than James, though. Sorry, James. I don't mean to be like bullying.
Oh, and no, you're not even you're not even 100. You're not even wrong with your statement. Like, for a lot of people, like, this is my first time doing any content like this ever. I've never done ASMR roleplay. I've never done audio voice acting of this type of avenue. This is my first one.
I've always wanted to actually get into it because I love... This is like me exposing myself. This is the different type of audio category. The like the girlfriend-boyfriend RPs that are, like, quite popular. This is very different than that. And that's what makes it special. So, like, trying to do scenes like this and ones coming up are difficult to try and redo. and keep in mind, like, it's YouTube. This isn't
Yeah.
like we're not Kojima Productions. You know,
Right.
it's
Yeah.
not like
and nor will we ever be.
no. So like for everything that's in this scene, I think like you got the best take out of like anything that could have happened, like a second take or a third take. So, but again, this is me being nitpicky. It's like YouTube audio. You know, like there's literally like when you look at it,
Yeah.
you can't compare it to other media.
That's
So
fair.
it's
That's
in
fair.
its own right.
Right.
In its own right, it's near enough perfect. You know.
Yeah.
And again, James is a great grandma. You know.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah.
He is. Yeah.
I mean,
We
I
got
was
some
doing
people
the
in the chat right now.
We got some people in the chat. We got we're gonna talk.
You're doing the
about-
mum.
I'm gonna work my way up on this. So non-existent says, "Can you guys sum up what you're talking about right now?" I'm missing like half of it. Honestly, non-existent. It's really hard to kind of understand if you haven't watched the video. So if you haven't watched the video, I believe it's linked in the description. If it's not, then it's on her channel. It's the video that dropped. So watch that, and you can come back if you'd like. But again,
I can find a link and put it in the chat if you're okay with that. Mistress.
That's perfect. Actually, go for it.
Yeah, that's totally
I
fine.
don't know if your chat like allows links or not, so it might actually like time me out.
I'm pretty sure it does.
If it doesn't, then just send it to me. Send it to me, Jack, and I'll because I'm off the thingamajiggy. Just send it to me on my Discord.
That's fine. Carry on.
But yeah, last person we need to hear from is Mike. I think you've heard a little bit of this, Mike, but I think this is the first time you heard this full scene. What do you think? Because you're
It's
kind of
good.
new in this.
It's good.
Good stuff. Anything else besides it's good?
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Honestly, the only
No,
thing
it's
that's
good.
kind of like that throws me off, like probably like a little bit, is just I know it's James doing the voice of the mom. That's about it.
Which is fair.
That's it.
Right.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And
That's fucking fair.
if anybody knows a person and they're like your best friend and all of a sudden they're doing a female voice and they're doing it well and then you're like, what the fuck? Why? No, don't, no, what? No. This is
What is
throwing me the
this?
fuck off here. What the hell?
You shouldn't be acting like this.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just, it is what it is, you know? But yeah.
That's
And
fucking.
as I always say with voice acting, it could always be worse. You could always be Resident Evil 1,
Oh
Which is-
yeah. Oh my.
God.
Oh wow.
which is
Why are we bringing
This
that
place
in?
is dangerous.
God.
Be careful, Jill. That staircase looks a little deadly.
To play off of what Mike is saying, because I have listened to Mistress Audio's like videos before, so it's weird when we come into a call and like I can hear her voice and just her talking normally. It's very strange.
You know what? That's actually fair. That's fair.
But like
Imagine.
when I talk to James, it's like super normal and normalized for me. So when I hear him like doing voice acting, I'm like, what? You know? So like again, my judgment is kind of
fuck is this?
skewed with that kind of thing. But
That's
I can
fair.
I can tell when a
Yeah.
product is good and when it's flowing well and when it's been again, the post production of the editing has been put together is very nicely done because James has like a really good ear for that as well.
We made a joke.
Oh, he does. It's
Mi-
fucking ridiculous.
Mistress Audio and I literally made the joke
Did we?
of, if she's Mistress Audio, I'm Mr.
Go on.
Audio now. Pretty
Yeah,
much. That's
yeah,
pretty
basically.
much the joke.
Okay.
Wouldn't you be Mistress Audio's mom?
Hello, Mr. Audio.
Hey,
Grandpa Audio?
listen. Just because I was a mom in this thing does not make me a mom everywhere I go going forward. All right.
Oh, it
Oh
just makes,
my dear sweet summer child.
just makes it really fucking funny.
I mean, to be fair, there already is a Mistress Audio mum. There already is one of those, so you can't be that. I'm sorry.
Exactly. There
You can
you
be
go.
that for the audio, but that's it. You have to take off the mum costume.
Mama Audio?
Yeah, no.
Mama audio?
I'm not. No, I'm gonna tell you.
Actually, no. Maybe.
No,
maybe
no,
put that away.
wait. Now that you've said that.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, go on.
No,
Now that you said
no,
that, Chat. All right, fucking get your clipping tools ready, okay?
Yeah, put your tinfoil hat on.
no,
Mommy.
no, you goddamn it, no.
Who is gonna win today's week of Who Can Photoshop James as a mom?
A mother. Oh God, that's gonna
I
be
still love the
crazy.
Mistress audio
Please
thing.
put that on Twitter. Oh my god, if
Oh.
anyone does do that.
Oh, mommy.
Oh, speaking of which, Mistress, can you get the
Speaking.
the meme that we were talking about, so that way you can post it on Twitter for everybody to go to?
Oh god.
Because we're gonna
Yeah.
need
She already
that. eventually.
did.
No,
Yeah, I think she already did.
not. This ain't the Mistress audio thing. This isn't.
Oh.
This is in relation to this video.
Mistress? No, this is the one that we talked about in the video, but then like didn't actually make it visible, so no one actually knows what we're talking about.
Yes.
Um,
So
yeah, we
you
have to
guys
say
are getting.
the phrase.
Yeah.
Go on.
You guys are going to get an exclusive on Twitter. That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know. My phone's acting like it's haunted. Hold on, guys.
Oh, spooky.
it's Halloween.
It is Halloween,
Oh.
and like it is
Gotta
Halloween.
be careful.
It's Halloween,
Okay.
innit?
I hate Halloween.
Welcome
We don't even
to
do Halloween
Spooktober.
here.
Spooky, scary skeletons. Shivers down your spine. All right. So
Shivers down my spine.
indeed, we
Talk
got.
over me again.
I'm watching this. By the way, for the record, I think, for the record, for people that are confused why there's a lot of talking over, there's always some fucking delay, and I think it's just with me now because I realize Jack doesn't have the same problem when I was hearing it. But there's a delay between Mistress and I by like, I don't know, fucking 2 seconds all the time when we're on a Discord call. So bear with us.
A
if that's
tenth of
happening.
a frame.
By like, yeah, something like that. So
Yeah.
our apologies if that's happening, in fairness. I'm watching this while doing homework, says Ender Sama. Good shit. Make sure you get that education.
Good shit.
JD Chappie says, hi, Mistress.
Education.
Hi, Mistress Audio. I love your audio. So glad
Hi, Mistress.
you're doing okay. I hope you and your friends have a nice day and keep up your awesome work. I'm still wishing you the best of luck. It's from JD Chappie.
Thank you, JD Chappie. You're always very nice.
That's quite nice.
He's very good.
We're doing good, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
My audience is very nice, so
We try.
we have that to look forward to.
We also have a couple
Yeah.
things from non-existent. The sibling roleplay, props for it for being nearly 2 hours, says non-existent. By the way, that must have taken a lot of work, and it was. Can confirm to you that
Yes,
it was.
yes.
That's why there's an audio breakdown. Because we're breaking down the whole idea of why this was a thing. And I'm suddenly wide awake, he also says. And I'm so doing that now, says...
Nice.
I'm not sure what this is in reference, Axel.
world, child.
So clarify what you're doing now, in just so I know. And non-existent last comment says, "OMG, I nearly forgot that it's Halloween soon. Oh, I don't have a costume."
That's disgusting.
Okay,
Mr.
so
Audio.
You're
so
gonna
here's
have
what
to
you
get
do.
on that shit.
That's disgusting.
If you don't have a costume for Halloween, you can
What?
always terrify your neighbors
I
with a
realize what you're
bed
talking
sheet.
about now.
Because everybody, for some fucking reason, thinks that a bed sheet equals ghost. So just go all in.
That is true. Bedsheet equals ghost.
And
Or it
there's
could,
also, wait, I forgot.
Or-
there's another
or-
picture. Hold on, I'll get that down.
or the picture,
There we go.
or the sheet could also mean something else, and we should not go there. So
You're the only one. You're the only one going there.
I'm just saying. Just do the ghost and nothing crazy, okay? And so
I mean, go nuts. But hey, listen, you go to fucking Alabama and shit happens. I didn't tell you anything.
exactly the whole
Right.
the whole Photoshop thing. Gotcha. Okay, Axel. I keep calling you
right.
Alex. Yeah. Okay, so we're back to the video. We're gonna go to the next scene, which is Jan's very upsetty spaghetti. That his sister is upsetty spaghetti.
Jane's very upsetty spaghetti.
It's very upset.
There was a lot of upsetting spaghetti going around.
Yes.
Not a lot of spaghetti, but a lot of upsetty.
A lot of upsetting.
I've been trying to find the spaghetti. I can't.
Somebody's
can't find it.
somebody's about to become spaghetti.
Yeah, we're about to eat spaghetti in this audio, so there you go. I mean, the little foreshadowing.
That would be fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. If you decided to do an audio drama of you eating spaghetti, I think I would just be like, you know what? This is why society is crumbling around us because of shit like this.
This is why what?
Listen. It
Mike saying you make me visibly upset sometimes is hilarious, by the way.
That is fucking funny. I've watched that clip before. That is a funny clip. Somebody touch on my spaghetti, says Machio.
Oh my god, I haven't heard that in forever.
Oh yeah, it's
Wow.
It's an oldie, but it's a goodie.
Yeah.
Axel says if y'all don't mind, what are your pronouns? Mine is he.
Also, he.
Oh, I'm cis. I'm he. Disgusting.
I am an attack helicopter. You
I
can call me
knew it!
Apache or Larkey SR-71 Blackbird.
I knew it.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike.
I go by Chucka Chucka or Voom Voom.
Or Daka Daka.
First off, don't ever fucking call me a Daka Daka ever again, alright? That's my people's word. You don't get to use it.
What does that mean?
Right, and non-existent. We'll keep those in mind.
And okay, thank you. Oh, I'm so sorry, non-existent. If I called you a he, sorry about that. I didn't know.
I thought you were talking to me.
Name.
I honestly, in fairness, it did say non-existent, so I didn't know who we were talking about. So.
I thought you were talking to me. My bad.
Yeah, no, I was talking to people in the chat. Okay, here we go.
You're not cool enough to join the chat club.
Yeah, no problem.
His anxiety is at an all-time high as he enters, seeing his little sister cry. He didn't know what to say
again.
at first. Just stood there as his skin is distraught, crying to a pillow as he took a rolling chair and sat next to her and patted her on the shoulder lovingly.
You don't need to tell me anything.
Speak, James. There
I heard everything. I had to let the drama simmer a little bit.
Fair.
Who are they? Do you know?
They're kids in school. They're the popular ones.
For my reference, how old
They're the
am I supposed to be in
ones,
this?
You would be in high school. So, I assume
That could
freshman.
mean anything.
Fair enough.
Freshman, I think in this storyline that we kind of
Yeah.
created, I'd be either sophomore, junior, in the other high school that I'm in. So there you go.
Okay.
A few blocks down the street.
Town's well known for two high
All right,
schools.
then. Fair enough. Thank you.
They wait for me to come off the bus.
Gotcha. Yep.
Sorry, one of those sobs right there just sounded like the death sound in the original Super Mario Brothers.
Oh my god, hold on. Now we gotta go back.
Wow.
Hey,
Shut up. I need to leave.
no, it's okay. You can stay. It's
I
alright.
can't be here.
No, you can.
I can't be here!
Oh shit. Listen. I want you to, I know normally you don't like to look people in the eyes. I normally don't either, but look me in the eyes right now, okay?
I'll try.
Okay? Look at me. It's okay. Listen. Mom is right. Mom is right. It will be taken care of, okay? That's all you need to know. I promise you. Okay? Okay. I need to finish homework. If I understand you're really distressed. Do you mind if I go take care of that? Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah.
All right.
I understand.
It's okay. I wish I could do more right now, but
It's okay. I just like that you came anyway, even though you were busy.
it's all right. Yeah. No problem, sis. I love you.
I love you too.
While it honestly felt dismissive for him to think of homework while Scarlet was hurting so badly, what she hadn't been aware of was the true effect of her words in that moment, and how they had impacted him. That was nothing but a diversion. It was a furthest thing from his mind, which was otherwise filled with nothing but one emotion, an eventual culmination of many different emotions he thought he had left behind. Rage. Of course, this wasn't the only thing he was feeling, but there's a general rule among the autistic community where emotions, pinpointing them, and plainly making sense of them, can be more exhausting than the emotion itself. There's something to be said about his past experiences in this moment. He sees now a mirror image of the pain he has felt, and even the incident which incited that pain. He sees it now in someone he cares about very deeply, beyond a word he could possibly find to express. And it killed him. He was a big wrestling nerd, but instead of thinking about the moment he shared with this icon of his favourite sport, all he could feel when looking at it is his foreign rage, all while staring at this, quote, foreign object, unquote, in wrestling speak. How dare he be made to revisit this awful feeling, and why should someone he cared about have to share it with him? Perhaps in some kind of poetic way, he could use something he loved to protect someone he loved. And so on the 24th, that's exactly what he did. He walked down to Douglas's house, trench coat and all, to conceal the bat, just like Sting would have. Once he was in sight, the bullying began, and Douglas, along with his friends and girlfriend, were absolutely relentless.
Alright, I gotta get everybody braced for this
Always
moment.
gonna get good up in here.
Yeah, it is. We're gonna get there, but...
Yeah, buddy. It's gonna be good.
So, obviously that scene we're gonna break down.
But first off, how we feeling?
Yeah, so I have one
Oh, yeah.
point to make.
Go for it.
So
Go on.
I don't know what it is. I think it's because when I was younger, I used to write fan fictions. All right, I now expose myself here. Whenever I hear someone bring up like a character specifically having like a certain fandom, especially wrestling, it breaks me out of the immersion, and I don't know what it is.
That's fair.
Like, I think it's just because I'm a wrestling fan.
That's
But
fair.
whenever like I hear it, that like it kind of cracks the immersion for me. Like I was following
No, I get
everything, you know.
Yeah, it is really weird.
I chose that because I chose that for a couple
Oh,
reasons.
really?
So, I'm a wrestling fan, in case anybody... I know, dead
Yeah,
giveaway.
there was no input on my behalf.
I-
Oh, what? Sorry.
I am a wrestling fan. You can go ahead, Mistress. Go ahead.
sorry.
Sorry. Again, we're just dealing with audio
I literally
issues.
didn't have anything to say.
But, basically...
No, it's all good. I wasn't saying anything.
Fair enough. So, basically, I decided to put this in here because, legitimately, for those who don't know, like, in a weird roundabout way, like, wrestling has always been kind of an important thing. It's become less so nowadays for reasons I will get into in probably one final podcast in the future, because I ain't going to get into it now, but wrestling was like a big reason why I kind of broke out of my autistic shell, because it just back then, when it wasn't, full of toxic internet bullshit drama, it was basically like a gross morals play, and it kind of taught you like life lessons that you otherwise wouldn't have learned, with the exception of the obvious, like, okay, don't fucking drink beer, like, overboard like Steve Austin did, right, or shit like that. But like for the most part, it's like, okay, you know who the good guy was, you know who the bad guy was, you know who the in-betweeners were, and okay, it taught me at a very young age. Ironically enough, not everything is black or white, right? So I wanted to kind of put that in there. The other reason why we chose Sting as opposed to my actual favorite Rey Mysterio is because he's the only one in wrestling with a bat. And without getting into too much detail, there was a specific incident where we had where there was a person that needed to use said foreign object, as we quoted it in the story, because of bullshit that I would rather not get into for personal reasons. But
I have no idea what you're talking about right now, but, you know.
That's essentially why we went with this. So there is some truth to what actually happened. Again, the idea is this is a fictional story based on real events. So do keep that in mind when you hear it. You know, we stress the truth a little bit here and there, but yeah.
Yeah.
But anybody else with comments?
Being absolutely fucking real, like if there's a really oddly specific detail, if there's an actual like specific detail that we've added, odds on it probably happened. Like the ways that because like we both wrote the like I guess the narration part, but for the certain parts that I purely took over, when I'm talking about like how their experiences shape them and how they, you know, like feel differently about the same kinds of issues. Like that shit's real. Like it's just fucking real. I'm like, okay, what am I feeling like? Da 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 done. You know what I mean? What's James feeling like? Da 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 done. Right? Like it's not that fucking difficult because this literally just real. You know what I mean?
It's just real.
Like obviously the only part that's like really not real is that A, he's not a fucking mother. B, he's not my actual sibling. Right? Just emotionally, but like, you know, not actually. And then that's pretty much it. You know, everything else had like some kind of basis in reality. So
yeah,
you know,
pretty much.
And the way that you were talking about using stuff like wrestling and, you know, like the foreign object and all that stuff, and like that's what helped you at a young age, like with your autism and stuff, and like somewhat now, like that's where a lot of my like decisions and stuff like came down to, like the music that plays when I'm coming home and stuff. You know, that's from a movie that was very influential like to me at a young age and stuff. It helped me with my autism as well, because one of my fucking special interests, which I really haven't shaken yet, was just fucking dinosaurs all the time, like that shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, like it's from the fucking Land Before Time, if anyone's seen that. And that shit fucking shaped me, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, like most of the songs that I picked, at least, did come from like a place of like, all right, as a child, what actually helped me in specific situations? Not everything was added, but like, you know, the things that were, you know, they had some basis in reality. So I won't get much deeper into that because this isn't the stream for that.
Yeah, that's fair. Casey, any thoughts that you have to share, my good sire?
None that come to mind at the moment.
Cool. And Mike,
right.
Anything that you have to add to that scene?
No, I think I'm good.
Cool. All right, we're gonna get into the scene. Type one in the chat if you're ready, people.
Yes.
It's about to go down real quick, and the boys are back in town. Here we go. Hey, Douglas.
Finally.
Well. Look what the cat dragged in, boys. We got ourselves a sped right here at 2 o'clock. Didn't I tell you, James, not to show your face around here again? Or ever since you joined that school across the street, did it make you even more retarded?
Yeah, mate, seriously, the fucking cut of you. Like, look at the fucking state of that crew cut. You were in a trench coat? Oh my god, oh. God, you are so scruffy. Look at the absolute fucking state of you. God, you really are you're a fucking spastic. Really?
Yeah. It looks like this fucking dork didn't get the memo from last time when we ran him off from actual high school. Either that or the sped became death, too.
It's funny you mentioned that, Mark, because he really just doesn't learn, does he? He really just standing here, right here. You look all menacing. You look all brooding. Look at you. Ooh. Look at you. You look all tough, dude. Really tough on the show.
Ooh. Somebody clip that if they haven't already. Somebody clip that. Ooh.
I wanted to react to that so badly.
Yeah, you can. You can. Hey, it is a reaction. You can. It's fine. That is a funny thing.
God.
Here, let's just replay that one more time. Douglas trying to act all tough
Please,
by
please.
James's accord.
Look at you. You look all tough, dude.
Oh,
Look at you. Ooh.
there we go.
Oh.
Ooh.
He sounds like he's about to laugh and projectile vomit at the same time.
Oh shit. Honestly.
Fuck, that's really good. That's really good. Alright, here we go.
Look at you. You look all tough, dude. Really tough. Why don't you show it? Man to man. Let's go. I have no problem putting you in your place again, dickhead.
Oh, come on, baby. He's a retard. He's not worth
Say that to my face again. I dare you.
it. He's a fucking retard.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We did all at the same time.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
fuck off.
Oh, fuck off was so fucking like, holy shit, the mood just changed. Hold on. Let's just replay that one more time.
Genuinely?
Oh, fuck
Play it.
off.
Yo, is
Fuck yeah.
that a bat?
You bet your fucking ass is a bat.
Put the bat down.
Think you can get away with calling my sister retarded and think I'm not gonna do anything about it? Think this is like every other time, Douglas, huh?
Whoa there, we don't need to go that far. Come on now.
Well, listen, say wrestling. And I'm not saying that to make fun of you, just please.
The time for reasoning is fucking over, dude.
Jesus fucking Christ! Put it down! What are you doing to him?
Sister!
Put it down, please! Stop! He didn't mean it, please! Put it down!
Yeah,
We
sure.
can sort this out.
Sure? You sure? You
We
sure?
can sort this out. Please.
Okay.
Please.
You sure
stop.
about that?
What? No way. Back up, Jacob.
Fucking hell no, bro.
Yeah, we're fucking doing it.
Back up, I swear to God, back up.
All right. We're backing up. All right.
Take it easy. Take it easy, man. I'm sorry.
Come on. You can see he's down. Come on.
You are so goddamn lucky that my mom has more of a saint soul in her
Can I
body
just
than
say
I
real
do.
quick?
Yeah, go for it.
I love
Yeah.
the touch of the ringing in the ears.
Yeah.
That is brilliant.
Yeah, Mistress, give yourself a pat on the back for that one, girl, because that was all you. That was all you on that one.
That is absolutely brilliant as a touch. I love it.
Thank you. Oh my god. I have a lot of sound effects that can simulate someone getting a fucking concussion.
What a sentence! Holy shit!
Oh, another person thinking concussions are real.
Oh shit! Oh, we're going back to the
yeah, you're actually
FTW
right.
clip. The FTW clip. Oh shit! Honestly,
Actually, you're so right for saying that it's actually not real.
yeah, none of this is real. By the way,
Yes,
guys,
James?
Did you know that none of this was real?
Yeah. Yeah, did you know that we're not actually getting the tar beaten out of us?
Yeah.
What?
I know. Like, just fucking
What?
stay with me, though.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
What?
It's okay.
Could you?
Yes.
James is beating his own ass.
I am beating my own ass. There you go.
I'm kicking my ass.
Hey, if I saw myself in clothes like those, I'd have to kick my own ass.
Hey!
Oh, wow.
Hey!
Oh, wow.
I didn't choose the fucking clothes. Mike did the damn thing, not me. I didn't do shit with this picture.
Jack, did you know that the pen was blue?
Hey, man. Oh, shit.
The pen is
Now I'm imagining that.
blue.
Oh. I'm imagining that James is like walking up to them with a fucking bat and beating the absolute shit out of them in that fucking outfit.
Yeah, with a smile on my face.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah, my
honestly.
emotion never
You're
changes,
smiling the whole
guys.
time,
I'm
dude.
smiling the whole time. That's why it's voice acted and not actually acted. You know. I just smile the whole time.
Exactly.
All
Exactly.
right.
Physical acting is too fucking hard.
I've done it before, and it's still fucking hard. So there you go.
Stupid.
I agree.
Oh shit, we're losing people.
All right, here we go.
Keep going,
We're
boys.
going back. We're going back. Don't worry, people. Here we go. Because I swear to God, if she had any ounce of freaking anger that I have, she would bring it to you way worse tenfold. I'm here to let you know. I don't give a damn what your reason is for bullying my sister. If I find out you're doing it again, I will make sure that I rip off your dick and feed it to my damn dog. Capiche? Capiche?
Sorry.
You better fucking be, dickhead.
I'm sorry.
Better fucking be dickhead.
All you that backed up, some fucking friends you are. Anybody that fucking goes after my sister again, you're gonna end up like him. Don't fucking play with me. As for your ass, I don't know what the hell your name is, I'll just call you a thought. You need to get better fucking taste in men.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I was mad, man. I was mad. I didn't give a shit. I was going off.
You was mad.
I was mad. I was
To
a
be
mad
fair,
boy.
she does have a stupid name, so Thought's probably better.
Honestly, compared to what she's called, yeah.
She's just fucking in shock. Fuck.
Obviously, this wasn't the way these kinds of altercations usually ended up. And Sativa, which is a rather unfortunate name if I'm being honest.
For those who don't know what's
Fucking Sativa. Just putting that out there.
yeah, who
Explain.
Do you want to explain what sativa is? Because you came up with the name and I said go with it after you explained it.
Well, like, do we have a name for this bitch? James was like, oh yeah, shit, fuck. And I'm like, huh, okay. And then I thought, the first name that came to my head, fucking Sativa. It's weed. That's how much of a fucking pothead I am. That's the
Like,
first thing I could think of.
Mary Jane? Like, that's my favorite name.
Mary Jane. Like, that is my favorite name.
Like, that's my
it's
favorite
not.
name, Scoob.
Reggie, you're seeing
Yeah.
things. Oh shit! All
I
right.
think it was laced with something.
Speaking of it was laced with sativa. There you go. All right, here we go.
Had been at a loss to what she
There it
could have
is.
done to prevent it.
Sorry, go on.
Her boyfriend was just like that. These sorts of events weren't the atypical part to all of this. What was so different this time was that Douglas hadn't remained on top. Someone beneath him had got him floored, for the very first time. While she may have been supposed to feel distress over seeing him hurt, which she supposed she had in a purely reactionary sense, she also couldn't help but feel some sort of catharsis out of seeing him actually receive consequences to his actions. Call it cold, but the truth is a habit of being that way. Douglas was perhaps an even bigger loss than Sativa. How did this guy think this was how these kinds of things went? Hadn't James been the kind of guy to just sit there and take it? Never once had he fought back over all those years of mistreatment, and now to Douglas's perspective, he had just assaulted him unprovoked? And even worse than that, where had his girlfriend been during all
He's
this?
silly. That's
Or
what
his
it is.
friends?
Exactly.
Why did he deserve to be abandoned like that while some unsavory character decided to physically harm him?
Best acting coming up by my boys. Coming up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
This anger that he'd been feeling for them all comes to a head.
You mind telling me what the hell was up with you two?
Huh?
What do you mean?
Where were you?
Dude, that dude had a big fuck off bat. Do you not see the fucking size of that thing? I don't want to get my fucking head caved in.
There's fucking 3 of us!
Yeah, 3 of us against that big fucking spastic. He was gonna fucking bang our fucking heads off. Do you not see? Like, he was going on a big fucking retard run.
Yeah, like, holy shit. What the fuck is wrong with you, Douglas? Seriously, did you expect us to be in the line of fire with that fucking sped?
And besides, if you fucking insulted his sister, I'd have socked you one too. You know my sister's battling leukemia.
Well, obviously I wasn't making fun of your sister now, dumbass, was I? I was making fun of his. I was making fun of him.
That's not the fucking point, dumbass. Start using your goddamn brain for fucking once.
Look, Douglas, you know damn well that this kid is fucking nuts.
Yeah.
And to say to him shit about his sister is like saying chicken to fucking the kid from what's that fucking movie?
Back to the Future?
Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Fucking calling him chicken. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, right? It's pretty good.
So that's the first time I've actually heard that. Because I legitimately couldn't think of the fucking name of Back to the Future.
Yeah.
My brain, for some reason, said to me that it was fucking like The Walking Dead or something. I'm like, no, it's not The Walking Dead. It's like, my brain's like, no, it's The Walking Dead. It's not The Walking Dead.
It's The Walking Dead.
No, it's The Walking. It's not The Walking Dead.
It's not The Walking Dead. It's The Walking Dead. It's The Walking Dead. No, it's not.
No, that's a really nice like edit. Actually, the fact that you got Casey to do that, that's cool.
Yeah, I was like, okay, how do I make this sound like realistic? Because it's like how and because you actually were botching here, but I took that and I was like, okay, how could I fix this and make it sound like it's actually a part of the dialogue? And I'm like, I was trying to think of a fucking movie. So he's like looking at Mark. Jacob's looking at Mark, and he's like, Back to the Future. And then he goes, yeah, Back to the Future. And I'm like, perfect,
That completely changes like the atmosphere to like me fucking that up. That completely changed like obviously you can't see the characters, so in your head like you read a book or you listen to an audiobook, you kind of visualize what's going on compared to what's going on with the audio. So that completely changes like the mannerisms and everything that's going on with the scene completely.
Yeah, which was definitely by design when I like edited it. I'm like, okay, I gotta fix this a little bit, and I didn't know how I was gonna do it at first, and then I thought of it. I literally just typed this all on Messenger. I typed the script to Casey on Messenger. I'm like, okay, you gotta say it like this, and then I was gonna play the audio that Jack and I had already recorded. Keep this in mind. Casey and Jack recorded their audio separate. They did not record their audio at the same time. You would not know that from first fucking hearing.
Also, I didn't have like any kind of notes or script or anything.
Yeah, his was fully fucking just improv, and Casey had a script for this because you know it was. I didn't want to like have him improv because he's not usually used to improv anyways. I'm like, yeah, I'll just write his shit for him. But he's like the only person I wrote a script for this in, for the record. With that said, we move. I wanna make sure we actually finish this scene with the boys here.
You ask me, going after a fucking girl.
And calling him chicken.
Yeah, and if you ask me, going after a fucking girl, spat or not, is pretty fucking spineless.
So you guys are just gonna fucking take his side now, is what you're fucking telling me.
Oh come on, Douglas, it's not like that. Why do you have to cunt out on us, man? We've always got your back. Yeah? But I'm not gonna have our fucking heads caved in.
Bro, what the hell did you want us to do? Fucking use our imaginary 12 gauges? We didn't have shit on us, just our fists. That logic makes less sense than you even care to realize. And it's that fucked reasoning that makes you dumber than that social outcast could ever dream of being.
Oh, so what? You think I'm special needs now?
Yeah, actually, I do.
No, come on, man. Like, look, alright, maybe you are fucking retarded, because I wouldn't have fucking done that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have either.
Fucking. I can't do this right now. I'm not looking to get into a fucking fight with you guys. You guys were wrong. You guys should have fucking gained up on him. I'm not even gonna fucking have this discussion with you. If you're gonna fucking do this, just go. Just go.
Yeah. Okay, man. Look, Douglas, you're really making me wonder who the fucking retard is. Maybe that kid's actually got a point, you know? At least he stands up for his sister. What do you stand up for? Nothing but your fucking self. At least me and Mark here are actually backing you up. Yeah? You just throw us to the fucking kid. Yeah? Like we're fucking nothing. Is that what you think we are?
Obviously not.
Well, obviously it ain't so fucking obvious if Jacob's asking the question.
Yeah, you know what, man? Just, you fucking handle this yourself, yeah? I don't want to fucking get involved with this. I got my own fucking shit to deal with. Maybe that kid's got a point. Think about that.
Sativa, seriously, girls, good luck dealing with this clown. I'm out.
There you go. The scene where the guest actors came in
Classy
and delivered.
exit.
What a fucking bit here, man. That was so good.
Stole the show.
Fucking. We're good, but I know when you guys I know Jack's whole thing was like, oh, I barely did a fucking thing, and in retrospect, yeah, but the little he did do added so much to this.
You don't need to do a lot with the dialogue to make a big impact.
Yeah. And Casey, Jack, you guys fucking smashed this out of the park, man.
Yeah, literally, you two are the only people in this video. Like, James and I weren't even in it. It was you. Alright? So, don't fucking discredit yourselves. You guys fucking killed it. Yeah, I'll say it as many times as I need to, and I'll make you blush, and I'll make you all flustered and go ooh woo and all that shit. I'll do it. That's what it is.
No effort required for that. I'm very flustered as it is. You would literally just be doing something that happens on the daily anyway.
Yeah, he gets flustered on a daily. That's fair. That is a fair one. Okay, line of this fucking thing.
So do I.
Line of this thing. We have to just say it right now. It's he's going on a big fucking retard run. Like, that line was fucking ridiculous. That was so ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. Oh my god.
So I gotta bring Mike into this, right? Because this is like,
Oh no, I'm getting brought into something. I don't like getting brought into
so I think the origin of that line was when we were playing Smano vs. Raw, which is a wrestling game, and I was playing as a character called Rene Dupree.
Oh my god!
He does this thing like you can basically customize the character's like moveset, right? And you have like a 3-punch combination. I think that's called. Yeah, it's like a combo or whatever. But like basically, Renee does this like overhand slap to the face. But like the way I did it was I got him to like. It looked terrible. It looked so bad. Where he basically does like a right overhand slap, a left overhand slap, and then imagine swinging your hands like in sync to do like a double slap.
Oh, like a Mongolian chop.
Yeah, it literally like the whole thing was like. Actually, it might not be this. It might be Braun Strowman. I don't know if it's this or if it's Braun Strowman. Actually, that you said it was first, Mike. While we were playing the game, like we come up with the name of like the big retard run.
Yeah, what do you want? Yeah, no. The big retard run is specifically for Braun when he runs around.
When he goes, Strowman the tank engine, yeah. For the record, if anybody, for everybody that to know, like we are autistic and we've been said this derogatory shit like in a hurtful.
Like,
Jack.
Oh no, yes you are.
When you hang out with us long enough, yeah, you are, Jack. I mean, come on.
Oh, okay.
You are officially now a member of the retard corps. I'm sorry.
It's
You've been converted. It took some time.
It's true.
No, so like the name of it, it came from that, and like it that was like embedded in my head. Like there's loads of like little lines like that.
Bro, that was the line that stuck with me for after this aired for like days. Mistress and I have had the same problem where we'll just randomly say it for no reason, just quoting this video now. Just randomly say
it. So like to put it in context, this is like totally me not like putting like blame game on it if I get in trouble or anything. But like no, it's all Mike.
So first off, thank you for giving me credit. Second off, fuck you.
Real quick, we got a couple comments here. I don't feel like we're not ignoring the entirety of the chat here. I don't know how many people are actually with us here since they realize we're actually legit doing a bar breakdown, but
yeah,
We got the emotions just blow me away, says Axel. Thank you very much, man. Well, man, I don't know your gender preference, so my apologies there. But thank you, Axel. Much appreciated. It is a woman. Okay, perfect. So thank you very much.
It's derogatory to say that, by the way.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Axel, and thank you very much, Match.
Oh shit! MB. That I'm not a worry. Shit. I don't pay attention. I'm used to everyone in here being a fucking lesbian, so like, you know, that's just what I'm used to. But sorry if we just.
And then along come the 4 straight guys who just completely fuck everything up.
Yeah, right.
Can I ask a question actually, like completely off cuff?
Yeah, go for
Mistress Audio.
Yeah, but
when,
like in saying that, we all like women here.
That is true.
I mean, you don't know that.
Yeah, that's true. I like women. But you had a question, Jack. Go ahead.
Just like when people say like woman, like I don't know what it is now. It's whenever I hear the word like woman, I think it's just because like I'm around an older generation. Like obviously like I talk to my granddad a lot. It's like, oh, women, you know. But I find it hilarious, you know, whenever someone says the word woman, you know, rather than like lady or like you know whatever.
That's fair.
I find it quite funny.
That's fair, actually. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Lady seems more nicer now that you bring it up.
Lady is definitely good.
Yeah, I got to get my fedora.
Opinion, like,
Go ahead, Mistress.
Yeah, tips fedora. I used to be that bitch. Just saying, but like I feel like fucking if you say female, that's like the worst. Fucking that's the worst way you can put it. It's like, ew, the female species doesn't fuck me, so they're all bad and all that shit. You know what I mean? Like that's just the kind of vibe
nice
you
guy
have
syndrome.
Sick. Exactly. Yeah, but like woman. I mean, maybe this is just my perspective, but like that sounds pretty classy to me. I'd prefer being called a woman over a female, you know. In saying that, though, if a nice person says female, I think it sounds nice. Maybe this is just my fucking raging touch of the tism, but like it sounds good in my mouth, so you know, it feels good to be said, I suppose. That's mainly why I go by she, her pronouns, because I'm like,
I'm
it
gonna
sounds good to say.
try that one more time.
I get what she's talking about, but it sounds really whack to say.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm gonna let you try that one more time. It's like, it feels good in the mouth. Like, what?
Yeah.
It feels good to say.
Yeah. No, I understand.
It makes my senses and my brain go ooh woo and all that shit. So you know,
that sounds way better.
I'll just be walking around just fucking muttering to myself words like vacuum cleaner because they sound good. You know what I mean? Like I'm just that fucking bitch.
I used to
just fucking walking around Australia, looking at random women walking past you, just going, "Woman."
Oh no, that's
woman.
that's a Mike thing for sure. That's a Mike thing for sure, just for shits and giggles. Fucking I'll give you a story about that. I always, for some reason, the sign do not.
What about that?
Sorry. Say that again, Mistress.
Sorry.
No, repeat what you said.
I was just saying, if we're talking about Australia specifically, then Sheila, fucking broad. That shit's more likely to be said around here. You probably get that in the UK as well, Jack.
I don't think so.
I feel like
I mean, it depends on the area of England.
No,
it might be actually.
Broad is definitely a Boston thing, for sure. Right.
That's a hilarious word. It sounds so fake.
Yeah, broad is a fucking...
Yeah, you fucking
definitely
broad.
a Boston... Yeah, you
you
fucking broad. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Why the fuck is up with this?
My time in America, like here, like I heard that from like so many people. I'm like, this isn't real. Like that's...
Right.
You know,
exactly.
That's not a thing.
That's not right.
No,
something wrong.
There's something wrong.
No. I will also say, one of the things that for my touch of the tism, I loved saying the sign when I was a kid, and I don't know why, but it was "do not pass." Like it just, I don't know why my tism liked it. It just
You shall
triggers
not
something.
pass?
No, it's do not pass. It
Yeah, it's the
specifically
road
said
sign.
that word. It's a road sign, and for some reason my brain was like, I like that sign. And my tism just, every time I said it, it was like endorphins just released, and they were like, yep, you're a happy James now for saying that fucking 3 words for some damn reason. Every time.
You know,
I can't explain
James,
why.
It's fucking like that,
I'm
man.
not a fan that you're talking about endorphin without talking about
Ah,
endorphin championship wrestling.
Oh no,
That's a good one.
that's hilarious.
That's a good fucking segue. Nice one. Speaking of segues, I don't know how you segue back into this, but we got
That
chat.
sucks.
Yeah,
You're
we got
fucking
worst segue of all time. We got more comments.
good job there, James. You're 10 ply, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I'm not. I am a good editor, not the best host. Mashiho Oliver says, as I stated, when I commented on the video, I'm not on the spectrum, but I have myself been called sped and retarded, and it always hurt because I always believed them. Oh, fuck them, man. Fuck
No,
them.
you should believe. No, hear me out. You gotta use it like power. You gotta use it like a power weapon.
That's, you know what?
See,
And-
like
you gotta
it's
You gotta claim that shit.
I mean,
It's not. You're not even wrong in that regard, because for the longest time, Mashiho, I was the same way, and then over the time, I'd just be like, "Yeah, call me that again." You know, I just haven't let it affect me, but I've been where you're at for sure. I've been where you're at for sure.
what are you gonna say, Mistress Audio?
I
talking.
don't
Oh, my
remember.
bad.
I think it was something to do with like the slurs that we were specifically using. I think because like specifically like sped, that's not really a fucking thing here. Like I've never ever heard that, but like the stuff that you were saying, Jack, specifically, I'm like, yeah, that sounds more like home.
Oh, like,
You know what I
like,
mean? Fucking spastic and all
yeah.
that
So
shit.
when
Like, yeah,
it was mentioned to me,
that's right there.
yeah, like when it was mentioned to me, like James, like it's like, oh, you need to use these words. I'm like, no, who says this? Like this, what? You know, and I was like, well, can't I just use whatever I want to use? And it's like, yeah, just give it a go. And like using, like here in the UK, like we use like words like for quotation purposes, we use the words like spastic and mong.
And don't forget about slag bag.
Right.
Well, that's different.
I mean,
That's
That's
a
just-
much
that's a different
different.
thing.
That's just me.
That's a much different thing for a different time.
Oh, that's great. Fucking
Yeah,
funny.
it's a really good word. Yeah, I wanted to like put that in because like just saying the same words over and over and over again, like it becomes like repetitive. So like if you wanted it to be more
Right.
authentic, if you're gonna have a character who has like a UK voice, he's gonna use terminology. You know, like that.
Right, exactly.
That's fair.
You know,
Yeah.
go around calling people a minge bag, and you know.
oh damn.
Wafty
I fucking just go around calling people minges all the time,
I
honestly.
call him a minge
Minge
bag.
is a fun word. I know what it is.
Yeah.
I call my dogs minges.
Like,
Oh, I call. I've got 3 dogs. And,
Honestly,
like, this-
honestly, audio. You said you call your dogs that from
Yeah.
time to time. That is even funnier if they're not girls.
that's fair, actually. That's pretty good.
That's fucking fair. They are all girls, so that's not as
yeah.
funny as you thought.
I call
I
my
apologize.
my biggest dog, Buddy. Like we had to get him neutered. It happened. So I just call him Billy No Bollocks.
That's nuts.
That's fair.
That's not.
That's
That's nuts. Well, I mean, he doesn't know it's
That
nuts
sound-
anymore.
That
Yeah.
sounds like a Vince McMahon punishment gimmick during the bad times.
Oh,
Listen,
jeez.
like
Why'd
know.
you have to bring him in here, man? Fuck him.
I love my dogs to death. But like you wouldn't think it with the way I talk to them.
Yeah. So you just hear, you bitch. You minge bag.
The fuck do you want?
Yeah. It's true.
Oh, you want to cuddle? Ooh, you want to cuddle? Fuck you. I ain't cuddling you. I don't want to cuddle you, you little bitch.
And
You think my dogs are like horses with the way that they snort. Like they just come up to you and like instead of barking at you, they just like start making like horse noises. And I'm like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, right.
Honestly, that's real shit.
That's totally true.
Motherfucker.
We got Machiho also says, I'm glad you all collaborated with each other to make this masterpiece of an audio. Thank you very much, Machiho. I think that's how you pronounce it, right? Am I butchering that? I feel like I'm butchering that. I don't know.
Oh, you're absolutely butchering that because everybody has their own pronunciations of every fucking word.
Yeah, I'm the tism is affecting my spelling here. So my apologies and my pronunciation, excuse me, not even spelling.
Your spelling.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
How backed up are we on the chat, by the way?
We only had those 2 comments. I just wanted to double check on that.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's been really quiet right now.
Yeah. If I go back to the chat,
you to sleep, guys.
You guys easily could keep commenting while we're playing. Just know we are gonna come back per scene. So if you guys have any questions or concerns, leave them in the live chat. We're gonna come right back to it. It's Mucheho.
Please
Thank you, Mucheho. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the clarification. All right, here we go.
Do I need to call the police?
Bing.
Yeah.
Bing.
What the hell were you doing?
Okay.
You just stood there.
I did. How did you want me to respond to that? Did you want me to take the bat out of his hand?
Call the damn police! That's what I want you to do! You just assaulted me with
We
a
were
bat!
verbally assaulting him, but you should have called the police.
What was I supposed to do? Did you want me to... Did you want him to attack me?
True.
Just take all the fucking blame off of yourself?
No,
Maybe you shouldn't have been...
Obviously, I didn't want that. Obviously, I didn't want that.
Listen, if your girlfriend can't be used as a tactical shield, what's the
fucking obvious.
Did you just say if your girlfriend
Exactly,
can't be used
come on.
as a tactical shield? Jesus Christ, Mike.
point? What? I'm just saying. Can't use her as a tactical shield, what's the
You
point?
should just throw me in the way.
Yeah. Protect me. What the fuck? Douglas!
That would be great for the character, actually.
Douglas!
What? You know what? He's the ultimate midge bag. Fuck Douglas, man. Alright?
Who, me?
Fuck Douglas.
I mean, yeah, clearly.
No, Douglas. Fuck Douglas.
Fuck
Wow,
Douglas.
So wait, hold on. You guys named a character Douglas that's terrible to women?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
And to
So
his friends.
who named this character?
Correct.
Yeah, that was me. Totally me.
I did not.
Fucking,
Hey, listen, we were just trying to come up with names, man. We got the story and we were just like names.
That's funny.
Uh-huh.
Names.
Was this...
No,
Is
fuck
Douglas
can't
off.
ask me
Fuck
names,
off.
James,
Fuck
or
off.
fucking sativa.
Alright, hang on. If she
Don't have
can...
last names.
It was not because of what I know where you're going with that, you assholes. It's not because of Shane Douglas, alright? Fuck off.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
And
that's...
nothing to do with Shane Douglas. I was just
I
like,
bet.
I don't know. Douglas. I just fucking randomly shouted out. It was like, yeah,
Why is it called
Douglas.
Paul Levesque?
No. I'm getting a voicemail.
Why don't you go really all in and just call him Brad?
Damn it! That would have been better. Oh, too late.
I don't know. I think it would have been funny if his name was Dougie.
Dougie.
Yeah, big bully at school named Dougie.
Hey, Dougie. Hey, Dougie. I like Dougie. Fucking. Alright.
And a baby!
Alright, here we go.
Call the freaking police.
Yeah,
He's already on his way home now. Christ.
Call the freaking police. Christ.
We can only do so much. Douglas, maybe if you weren't antagonizing everyone you came across, maybe we wouldn't get into these situations. Have you thought of that?
Are you serious right now?
I am.
Are you serious?
I already
Are you
did
fucking
enough
for real?
shit at home. I don't need this right now.
On God.
Use
I
the
damn sure
home
don't need
card,
it.
The home card.
I
Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, I am gonna do that. I just got assaulted with a bat right now. That should be the furthest thing from your mind. Is scolding me. If you won't call the police, I'll call the police by goddamn self, because I don't need this right now.
Do it then. And you know what?
Fine.
I don't think because I think that the furthest thing from your mind when you've just been assaulted with a bat, as you keep bringing up, is that oh, why didn't you do anything? Why didn't you fix it? Grow up! Fucking stop doing this shit!
Just saying.
Do it. I don't have anything
You're
else to say
growling.
to you.
Big grr. They say it in the chat on the premiere.
Big grr.
Big grr.
Yeah.
I'll call him.
Roar.
Roar. Now we got big. Now we got Big Burr.
Asterisk scraw. Asterisk. Big bird. We got growl.
911, what's your emergency?
Domino's Pizza.
Pick up the damn phone. Fuck me. There we go.
Fucking Mike with the fucking Domino's Pizza. Get out of here, man.
Domino's Pizza, how can I help you? I've been shot! Oh, well, sucks.
Alright, here we go.
Do you want extra marinara
911,
sauce?
what's your emergency?
Yeah, I'd like to report an assault and battery. I just got assaulted with a bat by,
Assaulted
James.
with a bat.
James. Okay. Can you give me a description of what he looks like?
Yeah, he has somewhat scruff to him. He, has, kind of a flat top, type of haircut, kind of like a military crew cut.
Do you happen to have his address?
He lives on Road.
Oh, okay. Is that across the park somewhat?
Yes, that's in this town. Yeah.
I don't think a police officer would ask
Officers
that.
are on their way to you. And
No, I
also,
highly
Good, thank
doubt that.
No.
what's your location?
We
No, this
are
conversation
by
wouldn't happen.
the park.
Oh, so your house is right there then.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. They
Okay.
should be on their way soon.
Yep.
Yep, thank you very much.
Case,
You're welcome.
you would be the
Goodbye.
worst 911 fucking operator ever.
Hey, listen.
Fucking duh.
Yeah, listen, man. Most 911 operators though are pretty fucking robotic though. I mean, if
Oh
we're
no,
gonna
they're
be honest.
robotic, but it's usually like, oh, how can I help you, sir? A, B, C. Like, you seem to be all set. We're gonna be sending an officer your way. The fact that there's no police response to be like, okay, hold on. Did you go to the hospital, sir? Do you have any medical records, any proof of the injury? It's, oh, really? Oh, that's crazy.
I mean,
I know him.
In fairness, the call only took a minute, so it was quick and efficient, and he got the cops right there. So I mean, all worked out. Really think about it. I mean, Casey might unironically be the best.
If you really think about it, it all worked out.
It did all work out.
Perhaps.
Mayhaps. Okay, so yeah, yes, and
Possibly.
so
right.
Casey did play the 911 operator, and also Mark. So there you go. For anybody wondering,
He's pretty cool.
did pretty good.
Yeah.
Is this going to teach you anything?
Yeah. Yeah, it taught me I need help.
You got that right. You could have just asked me that.
Wow.
The wow! Oh, why did you wow? I gotta hear this now, Jack. Go for it. Why did you wow?
No, I'm just like, wow. Get fucked, bro.
This bitch is fucking laying into this bitch.
Fucking, I taught me I need help.
I want to make a note here, right? It's like, I'm pretty sure this is
Please
just
do.
as much like encouraged like by her as it was him.
Yeah.
Like, correct me if I'm
Exactly,
wrong.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you for bringing that up. Y'all were all doing it. We were all fucking doing it. And yet, when Douglas got the fucking tar beaten out of him, then suddenly we're like, you know what? Actually, this is all on you, and this is all your fucking fault. Are you joking? Like, we were all doing it, though.
Yeah.
I
think that's fucking hilarious.
In
And we all
fairness-
just kind of did a 180.
I think the idea is Douglas is the ringleader, and you're all like following Douglas being a fucking douchebag.
He says as Douglas gets fucking shit canned the whole time.
Oh my
his
god,
time.
he got fucking wrecked,
You
bro.
fucking idiot! You fucking dumbass dummy! How could you? You fucking mom! What are you doing? Every time I go down the street, you're there, and I don't want you to be there.
Like, oh, you could have asked me that. It's like, wow, okay.
Yeah, you bitch. It's what you were going through your fucking head just now, basically.
Yeah. No, Sativa's a fucking whore, honestly. It's cool, man.
Hey,
into it, honestly.
Big.
Hey, listen.
Big if true.
The thought insult fit the bill, apparently. So yeah, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, I was just saying.
It did, yeah.
Fucking.
Well, I mean, I was kind of going
in
under
fairness,
the impression that like Douglas is. Go on.
You can go on. Go ahead. Fucking stupid. I hate this fucking.
Wow. I was going under the impression that Douglas is like he's not only a fucking bastard to like, you know, Scarlett and James and like other people like that. You know, he's just a fucking bastard all around, let's just say. And I was kind of going under the impression that, you know, I've been kind of sucked into this shit, you know. I don't really want to fucking do it, but like, you know, I'm like, well, you know, if I don't do it, then he fucking knows where I live, basically. He fucking does this shit. He beats the fuck out of people all the time. Who's to say he won't do that to me, you know? I saw what he did to that Scarlet chick, you know, and like, if I fucking have anything to say about this, like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get out of that.
I mean, if
you know, I was going under that impression that, yeah, like, there was more to it than just, you know, I'm clinging onto his arm and then suddenly I'm telling him to go fuck himself, you know? There was more to it than that. But I understand because we don't really have much time with these characters that all that couldn't get translated.
I will also say, yeah. Let's also put this in perspective. I mean, she's probably thinking in her mind as well, well, shit, my name's Sativa. They're gonna hear that name and be like,
you see, Your Honor,
something wrong with those parents of yours.
I was fucked from birth.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
all these bitches have something going on with them.
Yeah, basically. Everybody has their own issues.
It's implied that her parents are fucking like drug addicts to the point that they named their child after a drug, you know? And like, what's his name? Whoever Casey played, you know, his sister's battling leukemia and shit.
Fucking
and,
Mark, Jacob is
Mark, yeah.
Jacob just says he's got his own shit to deal with. What that is, we will not know yet.
You got shit with your father and all that.
I keep trying to go to America, but they keep telling me no, we don't want people.
Yeah, that's it.
Honestly, I fucking feel that, my man.
Yeah.
Fucking feel that in real life.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Let's play. Here we go.
After the argument, they filed a police report on him.
Apologies.
Douglas does not tell the police officer that he had bullied James and his sister to this point of vigilante justice. His girlfriend reamed him out for that being the case and ultimately broke it off with him after further dispute. This would be days before the big game he was the quarterback of, meaning big man wasn't swinging straight. Meanwhile, the police arrived at Scarlett and James's residence, where the mum was mortified to learn the actions of her only son. The police wanted to search through his room for the bat in question, but James arrived in the living room with the bat, stained in blood from the assault that occurred 45 minutes before. They were initially frightened, putting their hands on their holsters, until James dropped the weapon.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
Yeah, honestly.
Well, I mean, in fairness, I think it was more like a fucking 30-minute response time. Because of fucking, you know, I think they went to, I think in Douglas's case it was 15 minutes, and then for me it was like 50 minutes after that. So they went from one person to the next, that thing. But yeah.
They were initially frightened, putting their hands on their holsters, until James dropped the weapon and confessed what he did. He stepped outside, explaining why he did it to the police. They promptly arrested him and, to his mother's horror, would be sent off to a juvenile detention center for assault and battery with a concealed weapon. While this was all happening, Scarlett had been in her room with the door shut, listening to her music while she went into her own world after a long day of school. She would do that until she passed out. While he cared deeply for her, James had a hard time showing that emotion, and vice versa for her. They both rarely, if ever, talked. But during the course of the next few days, she would ask her mum why he hadn't been home in the last few days.
Hey, Mom, you home?
Yeah, honey, I'm here. What's up?
Said
I've
a
just
few
been a
days
little
too
bit
many times in
worried.
that
James
sentence.
hasn't been home
Yeah,
every
it's
time
alright,
I've come
though.
home for the last few days. What's going on?
Oh, that's right. I never told you. Well, he's on retreat for the next couple weeks. So he's not gonna be home for at least that long. Ironically enough.
Okay.
Yeah, ironically enough, there's there's gonna be weather phenomena in the next couple days, because there's supposedly a tornado watch in that area that's coming by, and they're worried that there actually could be a tornado warning, so it might be 3 weeks depending on how serious that weather threat is. But
Who is he going on this retreat with?
he's going with the school.
Okay.
Going with the school.
I was a little bit worried there that, everything that's been going on lately, it all got a bit much. I was a little bit worried that maybe he just wanted to get away from me.
No. Oh no, honey. That.
Mom.
Sorry, I get a little emotional.
What?
No, that don't worry. That couldn't be any further from the truth. Your brother loves you very much. And I'm worried about him too. Specifically for this weather thing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Not to go to the jail thing, the weather thing, though.
As long as he'll be back, then that's okay then.
He'll be back, don't worry. He'll be back.
Okay. Thanks, Mom.
No problem, honey. I love you.
I love you too.
But James never came back.
Can you imagine? That's the story.
I'm like, what a fucking dirt.
Oh my god.
Oh, but like genuinely, that'd be fucking lit though. Honestly,
That would be
like
lit.
what we could do with that story.
Only in
Fuck.
America.
This is America. But yeah, no. We're gonna play.
Don't get you slipping now.
We're gonna play both mother scenes. So this was her talking to her daughter, and now, basically me playing as the mother is going to be talking to James, myself. I am talking to myself.
I'm
The
sure you're
best
loving
scene, by the way.
that.
Just saying.
Just be prepared.
No, genuinely, this scene's really fucking good. Yeah, like, it's fucking great, honestly.
Thank you.
Play it.
Thank you. This music choice, by the way, was fucking killer. I'll say that again.
Thank you. It's a comfort song, so I thought it could comfort her.
Her mum had lied to protect her fragile mind and heart, especially during the week of SATs, which is already a vigorous week of exams and testing, a demanding week for any student, never mind one with full-blown autism. While Scarlett was dealing with SATs, their mother turned to a more diplomatic approach than James had, speaking with
Can
the
you
appropriate
fucking
school
tell that I had
officials
to
that her
redo that
daughter's
line?
bullies could be dealt with in the
That was my
proper,
fault.
non-violent manner. Also going on to request
It's not
further
your fault,
measures
you're
could be
fine.
taken for bullying awareness to be brought to the forefront of the student body's mind, in the form of anti-bullying campaigns. They agreed to this after being threatened with further action for non-compliance. Mama Bear meant business, we'll just say. She also convinced the officers that were detaining James to let him free, unbeknownst to James himself,
There we go.
to not charge him with assault and battery. She was very emotional, and pleaded with the officers not to punish her son anymore.
Alright,
There was even discussions of them possibly charging him for domestic terrorism, due to the fact that he threatened more harm on Douglas and that he had a trench coat to conceal his weapon of choice, not uncommon with most shooters. But that idea was shot down quickly by the level-headed sheriff. After much convincing and pleading, the sheriff understood her position and said that he can be free to go without charges if he served double the amount of time of community service at school required of all students to graduate. She agreed, and James would be released that night. She left the station to then go and wait for the arrival of her son. The cops then told him he was free to go, and they'd escort him back to the house. James went into his house, while his mother was waiting for him.
Mom? Mom, are you home? Hi, Mom.
Hello, James. Want to have a seat?
I guess.
So was it worth it?
Was it worth what?
Don't play dumb with me. You know what I'm asking you, James. Was it worth beating those kids with a freaking aluminum baseball bat? Like you were some freaking vigilante from WCW. Did that make you feel better?
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit.
Do you want to be a hardened criminal? Do you
Yes,
want to
Mom.
end up
Yes, I do.
like your uncle? Is that what you want?
No, of course not, Mom.
Well, then what the hell was that? What the hell were you thinking?
Justice.
You know, I've been worried sick, and so has your sister for
Honestly.
the last 3 freaking weeks. She's not even home right now. I didn't want her home because I'm trying to hide this from her. I told her a straight up lie so I could protect her. What the hell were you thinking? I don't want to see you go down your uncle's path. You're better than that, James.
I know I'm a young kid. Can I at least explain my side before you get all emotional on me? Because, like, I haven't really been able to explain my side. I'm not justifying what I did, but if you'll allow me.
Go ahead.
Those same kids bullied me. For the same reasons they bullied her. And I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to tell you. I didn't want to tell Dad. I hid it for so long. But they were doing that to me.
What do you mean? I thought those were the kids from 3 blocks down. What do you mean? I didn't know they were doing it too.
A lot of people did it. A lot of people harassed me. A lot of people, hurt me. And I guess there was some anger from my past that I just kind of held back for so long because I didn't tell anybody. But when I heard she went through the same thing by those kids, I almost blew a gasket. They're friends with those kids three blocks down. They're all a part of the same clique. They're all a part of the same football team, pretty much. So that guy that apparently happened to be bullying her was the star quarterback. I'm sure you figured that out by now.
Yeah, I did.
Right. So basically, not that I'm justifying it or anything. Not that I'm right in what I did. But I knew you were going to handle it your way. And I was going to handle it my way. I know you're good with words. I'm good with action. So that's what I took care of. It's... Nobody's gonna hurt my sister. Nobody's gonna hurt my family without me.
Okay.
Doing something about it.
In one hand, that's oddly sweet. But on the other hand, your uncle's the same way. And that's why I don't want you to go down his path, because, it could cost him in the end. That's how your uncle got in gangs. That's how your uncle, got imprisoned and had a criminal record that he couldn't shake. It's not as extreme, but he did the same thing, defending his brother, because he was a part of a rival gang. And his past got caught up to him. And it damn near cost him. And you know that. Obviously he didn't die, but he could have. You know that. Because the same bullies came back and shot him down and tried to kill him in a drive-by. And this isn't a safe neighborhood. I love that you want to defend your sister. That is a part of your being that I appreciate. What I don't appreciate is that you went about it in such a violent manner. I can't have that happen again, James. You gotta find ways to do it that are not lethal or violent like that, okay? Understood?
Yeah.
Look me in the eyes, James.
I understand.
Okay.
You know I don't like looking at people in the eyes. It makes me all fucked up.
I'm grounding you for 2 weeks. I know you already went through juvie for 3, but you're not just gonna come home and get away from this scot-free. You're gonna do all my chores. You're gonna stay home for these 2 weeks. And you're gonna pay some sort of price. Okay? That's the least you could do for me paying for your bond. And making sure you didn't have a criminal record. And on top of that, you're gonna have to serve double the requirement for community service in order to graduate. So instead of doing 40 like everybody else, you're gonna do 80. That was the only way I was able to get you out without a criminal record. Alright?
Alright, Mom.
I love you. I love you too.
And there is that scene that will go into the next dialogue here.
But what she didn't know was that James never made it to community service hours because he said, fuck that shit, it's for pussies.
Yes. That's good, though.
He never fucking graduates.
Yeah,
he never graduated, but for some reason his test scores were so high.
Yeah, I love
because he was so high.
Indeed. I love those scenes a lot because it was 2 different ways of dealing with, a very surreal situation in that regard. And I'm actually proud of how I was able to, fucking pull that off, really, because it's just, in one instance...
You fucking should be.
In one instance, I had to be okay, I had to be loving and nurturing and almost protective of Scarlett as the mom and make sure she didn't know that this was going on and basically lie because I didn't want her overthinking stuff and for it to cause stress during her time to, trying to take the SATs, which is already hard enough. And then on the other side, is the one kid who should know better and that was able to get out of that school and was nurtured a lot better in his school. He should know better not to freaking go to that violent path, and he did anyway, which again is in one instance she was the loving nurturing parent, and the other instance she was a fucking hard ass when it called for it, which is I don't know, I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it.
It leaves a lot to be said that she keeps bringing up like his uncle and stuff and what happened to him. It can be kind of inferred that that's her brother. You know what I mean? And if the uncle is on her side, then it's her brother. And if that's the case, then she had to witness all this with him. Going down the bad path and getting involved with the wrong people and all that stuff. And odds on she could have been in similar situations. Right? Maybe even worse.
Yeah.
Right? Because if they're ordering fucking drive-bys on him, clearly this is a very severe situation, and so she's seeing not only James in that way of perhaps going down that path, and she can't even imagine the kind of pain that he'd be in for if he did. And then he's also seeing bits of herself in Scarlet where, you know, she's like, it hurt. It was painful to know what was going on with my brother and to be involved in that in the way that I had to be, and I don't want that for her. And so, you know, like having to try and lessen that burden and all that. And so that's just the way that I saw that, like, and that's why when you were talking to Scarlett, I had you do a second take of that scene so that you could, like, properly, you know, get across the emotions that she's feeling in that moment. It's not something simple. Like, she is fucking terrified and she doesn't want to see her children, like, suffer the way that she had to with her brother and stuff.
Yeah. And really fucking well said, too. Because, like, I love that you gave me the direction and I just, like, okay, got it. And then I just gotta roll with it. I'm like, okay, so I have to be absolutely petrified in that. So, yeah, again, it was, I think it was well done by us in the first one, and I just went completely fucking psycho in the second one because I'm talking to myself, basically. But, you know, that's the funny way of explaining it.
Right.
Jack, what'd you think, my dude, of my motherly scenes here?
I think it... How do I explain this? I think, like, the weight of the situation doesn't really, like, hit me as much because, like, obviously, like, I don't understand, like, how American laws work.
That's fair, actually.
Right.
Yeah, so, again, like, I try and explain this. It doesn't mean the scene isn't good. I'm just saying, like, it won't impact me as much because I don't know. I don't understand how that works. I'm like, wait, what? You know? But, like, again, like, no, it doesn't mean it's not good.
Don't worry, I get that.
Do you have a juvenile detention center in UK or no?
I don't know. You'd have to look that up.
Fair enough.
We
definitely have it in this country. That's definitely.
I don't think.
Define a juvenile detention.
Yeah, I don't.
You want to define juvenile detention? It's a place where fucking angry little bastard children get put.
So it essentially, like, it's a boarding school.
Yeah,
it's prison for kids.
Yeah, it's prison for kids. Yeah,
it's basically.
Yeah, we have that.
So boarding school.
Yeah, boarding school.
Yeah, I'm sure they handle it different than the way the freaking police here would handle it, probably. But
probably not. It's probably
definitely. Yeah.
But Casey, your thoughts, my friend.
I honestly feel like we're into the truly brilliant part of the script here, because it's raw and relatable, and it hits you where you live.
Yeah, you that will definitely ring true.
You're right for saying that.
That'll definitely ring true for the next scene for sure.
Yeah, like
I know for
into the deep dives, like the mother's emotions and stuff that wasn't properly actually, you know, fully displayed as it will be for like the kids in this video, but it will definitely be for them. We really went deep into how everything like goes for them. So I hope you enjoy what we were able to do with that.
Anything you want to add to this, Mike?
Got nothing else to say.
Anything else you want to add to that, Mike?
You would be in fucking jail.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There wouldn't be if he just does a couple, like, you know, he does like 40 more community service hours. You know, he straightens up in school. Yeah, he'll be fine. It's like, no, you fucking assaulted somebody in broad daylight.
Yeah, I know.
With a weapon.
Yeah.
With a weapon.
That's the whole idea. I was like, I wanted the cool moment, but I also wanted to be like, all right, this motherfucker has to get repercussions now for this somehow. Like, even if it's like, you know, a middle ground. Okay, juvenile detention center.
Even if it's not completely true to life.
Yeah.
I don't know if mental health has a big factor in this kind of stuff in America.
Oh, yeah.
Does that
Yeah.
does that like affect your sentencing or anything like that?
I don't.
I think it depends on the severity of the case.
Yeah. In this case, it's like we thought, okay, well,
Right.
they didn't tell us. The kid that called it in question didn't tell us that he'd had bullied him. The mother did. And so, again, basically pleading with the fucking sheriff not to let her kid go somehow by some way. And she'd been doing that for 3 weeks up to this point. And they finally came to a fucking reconciliation.
And she
be
like
"All
pays
right."
bail and stuff.
Yeah, she paid the bail, and they're like, okay, this is what we're gonna do, because we work with this school. He's got to do double the amount of time on community service if we let him out like this. Otherwise, this ain't gonna happen. Now, would that happen in real life? Is that probably a bit of a stretch? Yeah, maybe. But it was like, okay, here's the way we get out of this, you know? Because some people, especially if like the mother.
Yeah, but keep in mind we had to like keep the story going.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, you know.
No, I can completely understand that. Like, I think at a certain point, like realism has to take a backseat to progress the story, which is completely fine. I'm fine with that. It's whatever.
Yeah.
No, I'm just curious about like that kind of stuff. Like, and again, like because I'm an international, it's I don't know. It probably means a lot more to a more Western audience than it does to me.
That's fair.
Yeah. So again, I think because you
That's
live
totally
in that,
fucking
you live
fair.
in that
I
world.
was helping on this shit, and I'm like, you know what, James? Yeah. Like.
Yeah, I'm quite
James
curious
needs to
about
take
like
fucking
what you
reins on
thought
this shit.
actually. I'm quite curious about like what you thought during the process of
Yeah.
like this scenario. So.
Well, with writing like the specific scenes in which, you know, like the mother's trying to get him out and all that stuff, like I didn't understand basically any of this. I'm like, okay, so he is going to fucking prison, I suppose, you know, and that's simply not how that worked, because I'm not sure if we have like juvie or anything like that. I really don't know. I know about it, and I know that's generally where the kids are supposed to go, and you know, like I don't know how old a sophomore is, so you know, I can't say for certain if it would be classified as such.
I think because Australia has a smaller population, like a even smaller population than the UK, and I think it's bigger than the UK, because there's less Australians. Stuff like that can't really be funded properly. I might be wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm surprised you guys had like your own
you're
set of
definitely
cars
right.
back in the day. You know, like your own branding
that's
of
fucking
like
fair.
you know, yeah. So it surprises me about that. Kind
I keep thinking it sounds like, oh, I can't believe it. You have cable television? That's fucking crazy. That's nuts.
Oh
Explain
my
how
god,
that
you
works.
have internet access? I mean, I
It's like
barely have internet access, let's be fucking honest. That's why James is fucking running the stream right now.
Oh my god, you know what?
If I did it.
Be like, oh my god, you know what music is?
There's music?
Oh, jeez.
Holy shit.
You
oh,
know
no,
what it's like,
oh no,
man.
father doesn't
Well,
allow
I'm sure
mirrors
you
in the
get
house
your
lest we fall
didgeridoo
victim to
hanging
vanity.
Nice.
I'm gonna kill you
No, so like
with the didgeridoo.
Oh shit! No, she's bringing out the didgeridoo.
But no, like my point is like I
Didgeridoo.
don't think stuff like that would be funded, because like it wouldn't
government-wise?
be
No,
necessary
no,
for, especially for the amount of kids that would need it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Exactly, kids around here are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But, I'm pretty sure they just go to actual jail at this point.
If they just hit you over the head with a brick and just tell you don't do it again.
Oh, fucking Marky D123.
Exactly. Take him at the back and
You don't
shoot
wanna
him.
go-
It's all good.
You don't want to go to jail? All right. Do you see that kangaroo?
Alright.
Okay, so you're not going to fight that. Because that's too easy. Now look to the left of it.
Wow.
Yeah, that. Is that a... Yeah.
Have it fucking kick you in the head, it'll set you straight.
Why is that a rattlesnake with a chain gun? What the fuck? How did you even get that to work?
Yeah, right? That's true.
It was a
think
process.
I think it's funny that you think we have oh, sorry. I think it's funny that you think we have rattlesnakes. I mean, it feels like we
No, of
should.
course not.
But, yeah. Yeah, that's a
Listen,
fucking
there's like
full-on,
800 different species of fucking nonsense animals.
southern- It is true. You heard of a fucking brown snake? Well, they're not always brown. Yeah. So like, how the fuck are we supposed to know? Like, oh yeah, the green one, the red one, the fucking yellow one, the fucking black one. Yeah, they're all brown snakes, and they'll all kill you.
Wait,
but, like,
wait,
you don't know.
wait. Did they just get lazy with the color spectrum? What the hell happened there?
Look, we've got way
that
more
one's a-
important things.
Well,
The colorblind guy named it. It's like, well, that's a brown snake. Well, what's the one next to it?
That's a brown snake.
That's a brown snake. The triangle
just-
goes in the square hole.
Fucking hell. The circle also goes in the
also
square.
just real
hole.
quick.
Go ahead.
That's fucked up. Don't say anymore. I was just saying that your name Tomioka says, "Oh my hi." So we're gonna say that back. We'll say it at the same time.
Okay, 3,
please?
2, 1. Hi.
Hi. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you clipped that for yourself. You know, give yourself a little something special today. But we have Crow Bitch. So there you go.
CAW. Yeah, watch our shit. Alright, anyway, here we go. Now we...
Isn't that like a man? Like, no, they fucking sound weird.
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry. Yeah, go on.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna go to the
We've derailed.
phone.
Alright.
The phone call, everyone. The phone call has arrived. Casey, this is the part where you will listen to everything and brace yourself, because it does get emotional, but there's a happy ending. It's okay. I promise it's a happy ending, Casey. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay, Casey. Do you need a hug? It's okay.
It's okay, Casey.
It's okay.
Well, I mean, I can't exactly fly to Australia to get the
You
hug.
need a kiss.
Virtual hug.
Why not?
Because I'm fucking broke.
That is...
Maybe a good time. That's valid of you.
That's fair.
I'll fly there. Wait, not really. Actually, sorry, they won't allow me back.
Yeah.
Good luck with the fucking jet lag.
Yeah, right. Alright, here we go.
Exactly. I get to you like, I fucking pass out. All right, go on.
I don't blame you at all. Here we go. Oh shit, I can't. The K didn't.
Alright.
K button ain't working.
As it turned out,
James.
serving double the
There you
intended
go.
sentence was actually the push James needed in order to develop his socialization and communication skills, which essentially led to his people skills to ultimately develop in ways they wouldn't have otherwise. This experience did not cure him, but it certainly could be seen as a sort of blessing in disguise. Not having had such an experience, however, Scarlett had no development in that regard, so by the time they had both managed to graduate high school and began to pursue higher education, they weren't entirely on equal playing grounds in terms of how they interacted with the world in their new, totally separate environments. When they eventually parted ways to begin their higher education, it seemed that James certainly had an easier time with fitting in with his peers, making some upstanding friends not too long into his time there, and all around having quite the positive experience.
I was
Of course, he missed his sister, and the residual evidence of his childhood trauma did not make life easy, but he truly did feel that life seemed to be on the way up for him. The only skill Juby hadn't helped him develop, however, was his ability to not feel as if he had to self-isolate. Yes, he had meaningful friendships who loved him for him. When it came time to leave the hangout, the last thing he felt like doing was letting anyone else in. He would return back home, turn his phone off, and pretend he was the only person alive in the world, because that way he didn't have to feel like he owed anything to anyone. He wouldn't owe anyone his time, his energy, an explanation, any part of him. If no one else remained but him, that meant his isolation wouldn't be self-inflicted. It would just be the only option. He had every opportunity to reach out, especially to someone he knew would at least to a degree understand. But that seemingly simple solution isn't so simple when nothing else is either. His people skills developed, but truly it was something that protected him from confronting his actual feelings on the matter. People had never been there for him, so why should he make life comfortable for them by not appearing symptomatic? But he still masked every outward instance of extroversion a masking act, so that he could be left with the impression that maybe the trauma he had experienced in juvenile detention had been of some benefit. If it had helped him in some way, could it really have been that bad? Maybe that was why he didn't readily reach out to his sister for months on end, to years after moving out. While she hadn't made him do anything, he'd still done it for her. Gone through hell for her. Been further traumatized, indirectly, because of her. course, he knew none of it was her fault, but, of course, that wouldn't make him inclined to reach out unprompted. Maybe if he hadn't cared so much, this wouldn't have happened, so maybe he should become indifferent. Maybe care a little less. Who genuinely knew? Alternately with Scarlet, she entered the world of college the same person who had run home crying that afternoon of the 21st. People confused her, the schoolwork confused her own confusion confused her. She came home every night to her empty flat away from campus and allowed the shadows she kept as flatmates to swallow her up once again, swishing her around their mouths only to release her once she had to leave the next day. The thought of being with people on campus scared her. The very real reality of being alone scared her an equal amount, perhaps even more. At least if someone were around when her soul was split and her flatmates made up the majority of her, they could perhaps be able to scare them away, bring her back into herself, but the thought of someone seeing her like that, seeing her become less than herself, become practically inhuman, it made her sick. Sometimes these shadows invited themselves into herself while she was out in the world, and just the knowledge that others could see her eyes glaze over and her voice die while her brain ate itself was enough to discourage her from allowing people into her space. She shouldn't act like this. She should be okay now that the bullying had passed and other traumas not even her family knew had come to an end, but these events still had a chokehold on her she couldn't seem to shake. If she had been made to feel less than human for so long, how were her remains supposed to rebuild herself once the storm had passed? They had taken her hands, her voice, her thoughts, her soul, herself. What was she supposed to do to fix their damage? She didn't even know what her brain was saying on the passive days. How was she to be expected to understand it when it no longer belonged to her? The nights were becoming difficult again. All she wanted was a brother. But they had isolated themselves from each other to an even greater extent now that they had moved out. Would he even still think of her as a sister? Or a good one, at least. There's only one way to find out, she supposed. Look, I should call him. I don't know who else to call right now. Okay, do I still have his contact? Yeah, okay, good. Okay.
Welcome to Pizza Hut. How can I help you?
Hello?
Nice.
Hi, James?
Shut up.
I love Pizza Hut.
Yeah?
Yeah, hi.
Sorry, for the record, I got a new phone, so forgive me if I don't recognize your voice off the top of my head. Who's this?
Oh, it's
You
your
can hear
sister.
her heart shatter at that.
Oh, Scarlet.
Yeah.
Hey, hi. How's it going?
It's
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going, yeah. Oh, it's been such a long time since I've
Hey, how you doing, mate? Oh, you fucking can't, huh?
Oh, my mind's going.
Yeah,
blank.
I know. We've well, sorry, I'm just not used to you calling me. I'm happy about it. Don't get me wrong. I didn't expect it.
Yeah, no. That's